Perfect.
Hold on, wait. The burp.
Vomits accidentally.
Dies.
Alright.
Oh yes, dies anyway.
Dies anyways.
All right, I'm good to go.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the Podthiccness podcast, episode 6. I'm your host this week, Gino, and we have our other two regulars.
The two jobbers.
The two jobbers.
Those two other guys.
The Splash Brothers.
The Property Brothers.
The property brother. But we have John and Patrick.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello, everybody.
How was your boys this night? What'd you guys do today?
I worked. The usual.
But are we surprised?
But are we surprised?
But are we surprised, huh?
Spanish Gino. For me, it was a bit of League, and then I went to go stream Uncharted.
Oh, that's right. How was
How
the
did that
stream?
go?
Yeah.
Oh, playing the game on crushing difficulty is not fun.
Yeah.
But
Have you done it before? Or
I've done it once, but it was
Okay.
like a couple years ago.
got it?
And then we're already like more than halfway done the game though after
That's
2
good.
streams.
Yeah.
But are we surprised?
But are we
But are we
surprised?
surprised?
Holden's beaten crushing difficulty on I think on 2 and 3, but not 1 and 4, or something along those lines.
Yeah, 1 and 4 are not probably the hardest ones. Because I platinum trophied Uncharted 1 on the PlayStation 3, but PlayStation 4, every single I'm like, oh god. Like one of them has beat the game in less than 6 hours, and I'm like, this sucks.
No, thank you. It's like the Resident Evil fucking trophy.
yeah,
the
exactly.
speedrun that we almost witnessed. Yeah.
And like it's like Resident Evil, okay, like 3 hours. Like if you really invest yourself into that, like you could do it. It's just 3 hours, but the thing is, this is 6 hours, and if I get 6 hours 5 minutes, I don't think I'm ever gonna play Uncharted ever again.
You'll never want to do it exactly.
Literally, like.
Oh man, that'd be
What about you,
fucking
Pat?
rough. I woke up at like 2 to go to work. Work was good. A lot of the stores in my area, the Starbuckses, got Uber today, so our Uber orders were very quiet because now there's more options to choose from rather than just our little shit store. So that's very epic.
It just makes it easier.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I got home like around 9ish. What time is it now? Like it's 10:17. Yeah. For about an hour I was recording because last night I wanted to make like a video about it's a Maximo video where I break down like it's basically the guide that Gino was talking about, yeah, for fucking months. So it's like I am gonna play through like level 1, talking about all this shit, and then once I beat the level, I'm gonna show like the same level but without my audio and just playing through the level as fast as I possibly can, like just like as a demonstration.
Right.
And I did that last night. I made it up to the last level of Castle Maximo, and then I ran out of storage, so it automatically ended my video. But because that happened, it also corrupted it, so I lost close to 4 hours of recording. So
Shit.
so I'm redoing
That's
that.
rough.
There is an app on the PC though that it lets you, like, you're actually able to recover it, and I would have been able to, but the thing is $60 a month. So I'm like, oh, not for one video, not for a 4-hour video. I could easily just re-record it. So now I'm at World 2 level 3 as we're speaking. I wanted to keep this project like hush hush too, but I'm sure I'm gonna be able to get the video out I want to get it out by Thursday. So
Yeah,
with this coming out, with this being on Friday, it should hopefully be up already. So
That's it, exactly.
Shout out to the Maximo players out there.
shout out to the Maximo
We
community.
appreciate you.
We love you all.
Oh, Spiky. I remember Spiky.
I love
love
Spiky so
Spiky.
much. He's a good kid.
What a nice
Alright,
young man.
so are we ready to get into
Yeah,
this week's
so-
topic?
This is
Yes.
the topic for the week.
So this week, we stole this idea from the Trash Taste podcast, which is a podcast I enjoy watching, and they did their 3x3 their favorite games. So it's not in any particular order. So we each picked 9 games basically from different franchises. So you can't have the same franchise more than
exactly.
once. And we're just gonna go over our 3x3s and just see if we thought we were right. We have an idea of what each person has. It also gives you guys an idea of what type of games we're into. So I think like most of us have very like varied tastes in
Yeah,
gaming.
I would
Yeah.
absolutely say
I
that.
would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So I would think like you just get to see some things that you probably wouldn't even know or would expect. So you get to see different things. We're gonna go one at a time. I have a wheel ready. If you want me,
Yeah.
I'll stream.
Oh
my
yeah, sure.
screen so you guys can see
You'll
it.
screen your
Yes.
share.
I'll screen share.
Screen your share,
Fucking screen share, huh?
please. Fucking red guy, huh?
Alright, so I have the wheel ready. We're gonna spin it. We're gonna see who goes first. Then we'll go from
Wow,
there.
live
and you'll
on
see how it works.
Daz in. You can watch
Let's
Chelsea versus
go.
Real Madrid.
All
Let's
right,
go.
let's get
well,
this done.
well, Bemis is first.
But are we surprised?
But are we surprised?
Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen, right?
We have a winner,
That's
John. Oh,
John, actually, one
stream has
something.
ended,
Okay, you guys hear me, right?
Yep.
Still
Yeah,
good?
we hear you.
Okay, do you guys see? Oh,
it's doing the
oh,
dot
if I
dot.
go live, do you guys see it?
It's doing
It's
dot dot.
loading
Okay,
up.
there
Yes,
we go.
we
Yeah.
do. All right.
Perfect.
So
So,
we see everything here.
Wow, platinum actually surprises me a little
I
bit.
am not surprised by any of these, but I want to go through each one.
Basically,
so the one
has John
I want
streamed
to hear.
it?
It's basically John Stream.exe.
basically,
Nothing wrong
What
with it.
I want to know first is why Mario and Luigi, because this is the game I had never played. So you and
It's,
Patrick,
you're
played.
missing out. Yeah,
I
exactly.
never played this game.
Very good game.
So out of all the Mario games, was Mario and Luigi's Bowser Inside Story your favorite Mario?
okay. So, obviously, a lot of the Mario games, a lot of them, phenomenal.
like
I love
100 plus. But...
like that's it exactly 100 plus. I love these games, but this one in particular, there's something about like I love story in a game. Like despite no matter what the franchise is like, that's also something I see with Pokemon Platinum here. But Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, amazing story. It's such a shit post at the same time, and it's also like it also has the elements of RPG in it. Like it's everything I wanted in a Mario game, and it's a classic Mario and Luigi game at the same time because
Yeah.
you have elements from other Mario games, Mario and Luigi games in this game, and you also get
It's a little like Paper Mario almost too.
Absolutely,
I've
exactly.
barely played any Paper Mario, but I've noticed that the combat is almost identical in both games.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And on top of that, like you also get a nice, like, intriguing look at Bowser's like side of the story, which
Yeah.
is so funny. When you're playing as Bowser, you get to see the struggle the homie really goes through.
Yeah, that's
I've actually never played this
Like,
game. I don't
that's
know
it.
why I never like every time I was in the store,
yeah.
I just never bought it.
Like
Mhm.
I remember seeing commercials about it. I'm like, wow, this
Me
looks
too, I remember
fucking
seeing it.
insane. I never asked for it. Like I guess there were other games. Like that would have been around the time that like Platinum would have been at its height, like at its like height of popularity, and just other
Exactly,
games
yeah.
in general, like other DS
It
games,
was
like
close, yeah, around
Falsa
that era.
Fighters, the honorable mention
Yeah,
that didn't
we're
make
gonna
any
talk-
of
we're
our
gonna-
lists,
we're gonna-
unfortunately.
We're gonna talk about
Yeah.
Fossil Fighters
False
on me and
Fighters
Patrick
is,
Literally.
that'd be number 10 for Gino and I. If we
Yeah,
were to do
literally.
10, if it was a top 10, it would absolutely have made the
We'll
list.
get into that more when
Yeah.
it's just us,
Like,
when we're at
on
our
top
stuff
of-
because we're after.
Mhm.
On top of that, like my little brother got this game for Christmas randomly, and I enjoyed the game more than he did. I'm like, yo, this shit is intense. And the final boss music, I just gotta say, is
Oh
beautiful.
my god!
Like, I've
Brawl
never
had a really good
played
rendition of it. I'm
these
pretty sure.
type of Mario games, which is really surprising because I'm the RPG player out of all three
That's
of us.
it.
Yeah.
So I find it really funny. I've never played any of the Mario RPG games. Apparently, Mario's Super Mario RPG
Mhm.
7-star something. I forgot what it's called.
I
on
never even
the,
played that one. Yeah,
on
exactly.
the
That one I haven't
N64. No,
played.
it's on the
On the SNES.
N64.
On the
Oh, it's on
Super
the
Nintendo.
Super.
Yeah,
It's on the SNES. Yeah. I've never played that one either. Probably that one's a classic. And
Yeah,
Gino's in there
exactly.
too, and I never
Yep.
fucking played it. my fucking character.
Yeah, Gino's literally in it.
Literally,
That's
I'm in
it.
it.
Gino.
But that one was interesting to me.
Mhm.
Bully for me.
Bully that's no surprise.
We'll get into it
whatsoever.
in my list too, but we'll talk about it because
Oh
Bully's
my
on mine.
God.
Oh,
Also.
it is. Oh, wow. Okay.
Bully is on mine also.
No game on
and
John's is on my list.
Wow. Wow.
Not Bully's the only one that's on mine.
That's
and
funny.
I'm
Wow.
gonna say this about Bully.
Wow.
When John told me to play Bully,
Of
Bully fucking changed like
course.
my perspective.
You're probably
on
just like,
gameplay.
yeah, whatever.
Because
No,
I feel like
I played it like growing up. Like my cousins would play it, so I would play for like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like at your
Mhm.
cousin's
Yeah,
house, and you
exactly.
play like a game, right? And you're like, oh, okay, it's
Wait,
like
Gino, where?
GTA.
that, and also like
My cousin.
Rockstar
cousin's house.
games. Rockstar games aren't something that Gino plays much
I grew
of.
up
No.
when Nintendo. I
That's
didn't
it,
have
because
the
like our parents
PlayStation,
wouldn't have
right?
let us play those types of games.
That's it.
Yeah,
type
so
of,
but my cousin had Bully, and I used to play like randomly, and you never got into the story, right? So John would always quote the lines, and I find them all funny. So
Yeah.
he finally recommended it to
Jordy,
me.
oh,
Oh, my cousin loves Bully, so it's like for me, it's like, oh, I find like Johnny's like, you know what? I played Persona, you played Bully, and I was like, yeah, let's play fucking Bully.
stupid.
So I fucking played it, and I loved it so much. Oh, it's so good. Like, John, you explain why you fucking love Bully.
Okay, so obviously this is a childhood game. On top, like just for starters, this game I played, came out in what 2006, 2007, around that era, and
Yeah,
I
something
was a
along those
youngling
lines.
playing this. Like, and my older brother, obviously going into high school, he's like, "Yo, this game is amazing. It's OP," and I'm like, "Yo, let me play it." So it's elementary school, John playing this game, and I feel like a fucking badass. I'm like, wow, I'm a kid in school beating people up,
just like
fucking
John at
using.
John Paul.
One time I slide tackled him, but like that's for another story.
That's a classic too. Yeah.
That's it, Bully, and on top of that, story amazing. And the best part is Bully technically isn't even a finished game because they cut out a lot of content from it.
Wow.
And it's a fucking
Surprisingly,
masterpiece, dude. It's so
it's
funny.
a masterpiece, phenomenal.
Like
Imagine like
me
it's like
me and
GTA,
John literally
GTA, but
fucking
you're a
quote all
minor.
these lines. Yeah, that's
That's
what it
it.
is. But we literally quote
And
the lines like all the time.
it's because
You and me,
there's
bitch.
Like really,
You and
really
me,
good
what?
writing. Yeah, exactly. When the
You and
writing
me,
of the
the
game is
really
really
good writing.
good. Ugh.
and it's
Sorry.
2006, 2007 insulting. Like it's like fucking old
Yeah,
insults. So
it's
that
like
shit's
very
that
dated.
adds on. That's it. And like
Me,
And like
loser.
rich kid insults and like
and that's so many tropes
stuff
in
you'd
this
have
game
never heard of
too.
before. Yeah.
Amazing. Like the tropes are literally as they are: nerds, jocks, preps, greasers, bullies. And then you have the
So
regular jobbers
funny.
there. And then you have like the
Fucking
dropouts.
classic.
Or everything about this game, beautiful. But I feel like Gino, I want to give you like your little take on it later when we get into your
We'll get
list.
into Bully a bit more after. But Pat, do you see one that you want to talk that you want to
Right,
ask
that you
me
want in
about?
particular.
Last of Us, to be completely honest.
Okay, so obviously between the two Last of Us games, I
Mhm.
picked the first one over the second
I
one
think
because
99.9% of the
Brutal,
population
yeah.
would as well.
The Last of Us 2, I'm not gonna say it was a bad game in any way. It won a lot of Game of the Year awards. It was a good game.
And
I like the way it played. Yeah,
It won Game of the
Shut
Year,
the
and everyone
fuck
was
up.
like
No,
very
it
upset about it.
didn't.
It did. It won Game
Yeah.
of the Year.
Are you
It won Game of the Year.
serious?
Yeah, I forgot what it was up against, but it was
Definitely
something.
didn't deserve
Was it
I
Ghost
think
of
it was
Tsushima? Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
Yeah,
so
Mhm.
yeah,
crazy.
bro.
It's so crazy.
It is pretty
So I
rough,
picked
but
the first one over the second one just because, first off, I love Joel.
No.
Joel is the homie. And again, like I love games that tell like very good stories. Like every single one of these games, except probably I'd say Spiral out of the bunch
And
is the one that.
Crash?
No. This Crash game in particular, I'll tell you why I like it in particular. But The Last of Us is just like a lot of people are gonna say it's an amazing game, and it is. Like it really tells an amazing story. And I will say it's one of Naughty Dog's best games they've ever made.
that is fair,
And
especially at the time, man.
especially at
is.
the time, 2013. Like they
Something
really like
ridiculous. Yeah.
it was still
My
the
God.
PlayStation 3, and the
Yeah.
PlayStation 3 was like pushing its limits with this game, and it
Literally
turned out very well.
Yeah.
So well that they had to remaster it on fucking 3 consoles.
The GTA 5 treatment, fuck.
That's literally
Basically,
what happened,
My
bro.
God.
basically, and that's why like and Joel amazing like the way the story is told where Joel like loses his daughter at the beginning, and then Ellie sort of takes that role of like Joel's daughter kind of throughout the story, and it's like wow, like you get this. There's so much character development between these two, and you're gonna see like and like I don't know if I know Gino's played The Last of Us 2. The first Pat, I don't know if you've ever played The Last of Us.
A little bit. Sophia and I were playing it
bit?
like fucking 4 years
Like,
ago.
that's
We
it.
started
Like-
a co-op little
Okay.
game together because she had it on the PS3 and she loved it. But
That's
she
it.
never, I don't think she ever fully beat it. It was just one of those like she played a little bit of it. She liked the concept and she liked it in theory. And I never played it before, so I was like, yeah, whatever, let's play it. I guess it came with my PS4 as well, so it was even better.
I got it. I remember I got it when it came with the PlayStation 3 I have now, and the
Yeah.
PlayStation 3 I have now is 500 gigs. Like it's
Oh,
a
man.
fucking giant PS3, so I'm able to play basically anything I want on it, and I'm never gonna run out of space.
Like
Every game
a
is like-
500 gig PS3 is essentially like a 5 terabyte PS4 essentially.
Literally, because
Like-
just because each game on the PlayStation 3 was like what fucking 8 gigs.
It was
Literally.
tiny, and you didn't need to download the whole fucking like application like you do on the PS4,
That's
where
it,
it
like-
needs to download
like-
the whole thing, even if it's disc only. Like it
Yep.
makes no sense. PS3 didn't have that issue. You pop in the
Nope.
game and play it pretty much. You have to
That's
download
it.
the update,
Like-
which is like a couple megabytes in theory. Like
Absolutely,
it's
and that's
fucking
it.
ridiculous.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But The Last of Us,
Mhm.
juicy. I love it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That's my take on The Last of Us.
that's fair.
So talk about
Colby,
the Crash game, cause like that's the one
okay.
I'm confused about.
So Crash, a lot of the Crash games, like the trilogy of Crash, the first three, it's your basic platforming. The story is very straight to the point. It's rescue the person. That's it. That's the game. In this game, in particular, why I chose this one over even Crash Bash, which is the game I played just as much of,
Crash
because
Bash is fun.
Crash Bash is
This is the Mario
simply
Party.
is exactly the Mario Party of Crash Bandicoot. And this game in particular with Crash with Sanity, you get Crash and Cortex, the bad guy, working together the entire game as opposed to being against each other. And this game, if you ever see me playing this game in front of you guys, it is a fucking shit post. And I emphasize shit post. And just like Bully, this game is not even finished either. They just released it like because they were on short on a time for
like it's a common trope with PS2 games and being like
That's it.
horribly unfinished.
But this game, also the story is just great because but also it being unfinished, like you feel even when you're playing the games, like some parts of the story are missing, like what the fuck, this just happened out of nowhere.
Yeah, but it adds a little bit of charm almost at the same time.
Exactly,
you know?
but that's what makes this game so funny, and it's actually amazing. Like this game, like Cortex and Crash working together as opposed to like wanting to kill each other the entire game, is what gives it a different Crash Bandicoot perspective from the
Yeah.
usual games.
But
Like
does
I said,
it play like regular Crash, or does it play
No.
like the party games? That's what I'm confused about.
very like most of the aspects are from the regular Crash games where there are platforms you have to go over. But actually, yeah, most of it is pretty much from the regular Crash games. But this thing in particular is just not like you even get to play as Cortex. You're shooting a bunch of shit with his ray gun, and then you're even playing as Cortex as Anissa. Cortex, and you're just fucking around with her. She's like some goth chick, like Gwen from Total Drama Island.
Damn. You
That's
made
it.
like
That's it. And like the entire time, at one point, what the fuck? There's one level in the game where you're literally you have to like reach Engine, who's one of the characters in the game, is the guy with a fucking rocket in his head.
Yeah.
And you have to reach his ship, and Cortex is like, "How are we gonna reach his ship in time?" So Crash decides, you know what? I'm gonna
Crash says,
fucking
"Whoa!"
yeah. Crash like fucking kicks Cortex and he starts sliding down a mountain with on him.
yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Use him as a fucking sled, and that's the entire level. You're just sliding on Cortex's like body.
It's the best part of the game. Fuck.
And so like, and you just see like his face getting dragged into the snow at like high speed.
God.
It's so funny.
Dies in real life even.
Dies IRL. And then there's like one obviously where like there's like some railings in the level 2 where you could use Cortex to like grind across them. So obviously his fucking nuts are gonna be like grinding across the railing the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, yeah, like this game, Crash with Sanity, is just it's different from Crash, like regular Crash games, like story wise, like, and that's what really gave it its charm for me. It's just I love it, and it's a game I've 100%ed so many freaking times.
That's a bit of a
Literally
surprise moment.
surprised.
Yeah.
Literally.
I know. It's
I think you've literally 100%ed every single game on here.
Every PS2 game, especially.
yes.
No, but I
I
legit
would-
think he's
Oh,
100%
like, just in
every
general?
single
Yeah.
game except for maybe Platinum. Like if you consider like the Pokédex being like not.
Yeah,
Platinum
because
is-
all
Platinum is-
493 is not
Like, you know what I
an easy
mean?
trope. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
It's not. That's why. So I think he's literally 100%ed every single game on here except for that one. And that one, I'm not even
Exactly.
gonna blame him for not even fucking.
Well,
100%.
Pokemon Platinum, it was what the fuck it was. It was 12-year-old me not knowing what to do half the time.
Oh, fuck, exactly.
Well, why don't we talk about Pokemon Platinum?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
why-
yeah,
why
exactly.
would that-
Because I don't have Platinum on my
Your
list, so it's
favorite.
perfect. Because
I
I
don't
could
have
say a
Platinum on
lot
my
about
list
Platinum.
either.
I could talk a lot about Platinum.
So
We all
man.
love Platinum.
Yeah.
for starters,
so
I know we can
beautiful.
all universally agree on this more or less. Generation 4 was really
It's my favorite.
amazing. It was
Yeah.
absolutely
It's the peak,
phenomenal.
it's
The peak of
I'm
Pokemon.
so pumped for fucking Diamond Pearl on the Switch. Oh my god.
Now, the thing that
Me
makes me
too.
put Platinum, over Heart Gold and Soul Silver is I
Mhm.
never played Heart Gold like at all as a kid.
That
my,
was
old-
true.
my older brother,
Yeah,
my older brother had Soul Silver, and
Yeah.
every time I called EV Games and I said, "Can I reserve a copy of English Heart Gold?" They said, "Nope, we only have the French one." And it's been like
Okay.
that. It was like that for
Yeah.
2 months straight.
That's it. If
So we
people
gave up,
don't
and I
know, if
never
you're
played Heart
if
Gold.
this is the first episode you're tuning into, like we're all in Montreal, we're Anglophone. We don't like the French, essentially.
Yeah,
So
basically.
we're not
They ruin
buying
everything,
French
basically.
Pokemon.
So
Like,
funny enough,
yeah.
my first time playing Heart Gold was the Nuzlocke with Gino and Patrick.
Yep.
Where
No
it was
way.
randomized.
It was.
Yep.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep. John and I
Wait,
were talking
what?
about it. Yeah. It
What?
blew my mind when you said that.
That's
That's what-
amazing. What
Yeah.
the
That's why-
fuck? You didn't
yeah,
even get to
it-
experience it on its own. You experienced the
Nope.
random. That
I experienced it
sucks.
through a randomizer.
Oh, I
How
didn't know
crazy is
that.
Yeah.
So that's why when I was playing through Hard Gold,
Shit.
I'm like, guys, in my head, I'm like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing throughout this entire thing. But
But that was me
overall,
with
I did fine.
Emerald.
Overall, I
You're
did
fucking
fine.
killing it. You're fucking killing it anyway.
John got
So that's
lucky
it.
eggs though.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
That helped a lot.
Yeah,
But,
definitely.
but I really enjoyed the experience of Hard Gold and Soul Silver,
So
to say the
good.
least.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Me-
say this, and this is a me and Patrick bias.
Mhm.
So I'm not even gonna because you're the way you said that. I 100% agree with you because you never played Hard Gold Soul Silver.
Exactly.
And Platinum's not even that far off for me. It's like right under.
Yeah, like
That's
I
it.
just
exactly.
think
It would
it's
have been on
literally
my
like
list.
right under. It's like
Yeah.
literally like
They're
a
almost
1B
50-50
to
essentially.
the
Yeah.
1A.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
literally
yeah.
like right there. So
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna argue
Right.
with it. I just find I don't know if it was just because our elementary school with like Hard Gold Soul Silver was the biggest thing because of the Poke Walkers and
Yes.
everything.
Poke
It was just
Walker
a
added a
fucking
lot
different.
to it.
Oh, it was a different time. But like,
Oh
dude,
man.
playing
That's
Hard
also-
Gold Soul Silver was
Mhm.
just a different feeling,
That's
man. You
like-
fucking played that game and you're
Yeah.
like,
Gen
holy
4
shit.
Gen 4 added all the freaking like all the new technology, like the Pokewalker. Like as kids, we're fucking shitting our pants over this thing. It's like, oh my god, I
Yeah.
can walk with my Pokemon. And
No, we used to go to the
nothing-
bathroom.
That's it.
Fucking,
Or in gym
to, like,
class,
get
you'd bring it
extra
with
step.
us,
No,
yeah.
but we would leave the
Or the
class to go
bathroom,
to
yeah.
the bathroom to get
Yeah.
extra and like like play the mini games in
Oh
the
my
bathroom.
god. I had
Catch-
two and I don't know
catch,
where either
like-
of them are. Oh, that's the worst.
I don't know
part.
where mine went either, unfortunately.
I'm
My older
gonna-
brother.
I'm gonna check on. I'm gonna go and.
That's
but-
like
But I agree
Sometimes
with you.
for Platinum.
Platinum is a classic. Platinum is a classic.
that and the
Piplup is forever.
thing. Yeah,
my
Piplup,
homie.
my Piplup, my homie. The Battle Frontier for me, like the post game for Platinum. There's so much to do.
Exactly.
It's so much to do. But that Battle
But I find
Frontier
even
one,
Platinum, you also
I
had all the
grinded.
classic Pokemon because like they mixed it
Mhm.
up, where you could
They
get like,
mixed it up.
like different Pokemon. It's not only like the ones you get in the original Diamond and Pearl. You get
Exactly.
like
Like,
all
you
the
get-
other ones. Like yeah, I remember vividly. There's Ball Toy in the
Yep.
route where the fucking biking is.
Yep.
I remember that vividly because I was like, why the fuck is Ball Toy over here?
And like
I
you
was
get the
gonna
best
talk
of both. You get the best of all the worlds. Like you get your generation. You get your Diamond and Pearl in this game, but you also get a new Giratina origin story. You get old
Yeah.
Pokemon from the other generations. Like
Yeah.
But I
wow.
feel like a lot of people didn't even know who Giratina was because like he was like in the
He was-
post game
yeah,
in this
It was a
random ass
post game
cave
that you're
like-
not
The
like
random
you
cave that-
wouldn't be going
and-
there really.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and, you have
literally.
to, and the cave itself is random. You're going through it. You're like, what the fuck? You don't know. You could get Giratina on your second room or in like your 40th room, and you
Dude,
wouldn't
The
know.
Pokewalker's $60 like at the low end.
That's
Really?
Damn, bitch. I'm
crazy.
not surprised though in the slightest.
I'm not surprised
That's
at all
it.
either.
It's
but
it's
that's
at this
crazy.
point. It's a collectible item. It's important. to have,
That's
like,
it
it's cool to have.
exactly. Yeah.
So that's
We'll
it.
we'll get more into Pokemon and mine and Patrick. I know
That's
we
it.
Yeah,
are
'cause
not
we're gonna be
long.
talking about
my
it.
But for
take. So-
Platinum, I completely agree with you, John. It's a fucking
Yeah.
amazing
and it's
game.
my
I don't
mindset.
even-
That's why I had to put Platinum, just because
You didn't play Hard
appreciate
Gold
it.
Soul Silver. So
Exactly.
you're gonna blame me
I
for
didn't
not
play.
putting it
I
on
didn't play it to enough to, or even at all, to just put it over
Exactly,
Platinum
yeah.
for whatever
there.
reason.
Yeah, exactly. I don't blame you at all.
Plus, like the
Like,
gen, like the
was
Battle
Emerald
music.
Emerald a close second for you?
Yes, it was a close second because Emerald for me is also the game I grew. It was Platinum and Emerald were my like the games like obviously Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I played Ruby, Sapphire. I played Fire Red, Leaf Green as well.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just that Platinum and Emerald were the games that the most I played commonly because Platinum was the game in my DS and fucking Emerald was the cartridge at the bottom of the
Yeah,
DS.
so you could just like, oh man, missed
So
those
I
days.
had my whole setup whenever I had to go out. Like it was always my my going to Toronto games because like it was a 5-hour drive. I'm like, yo, I'll just play like half Platinum, half Emerald, and
Because
just
Yeah.
fuck
the good
around.
thing about Pokemon, you can always play it.
Exactly.
It's not a game where it's like, oh, it's finished. It's literally
It's
like,
finished,
oh no, you
yeah.
could always
That-
fucking play
Dude,
it.
That, and you
Everyone
could
after
and there's-
pretty
you
much.
could play so much of it offline, like pretty much all of it offline because
Literally.
you don't have to have like online to be
Well,
like,
now you
oh,
have no choice too.
exactly. Now it's. But are we surprised?
That's Keka, but
That's it. It is cacahuete.
Of
But
course,
like
of
this is why
course.
Platinum, Emerald, even Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you really appreciate the offline
Mhm.
post game so much.
that's
Offline
why.
games are
Yeah,
the way to play,
exactly.
man.
It's a thing.
That's it. Battle Frontier music, God tier. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Disgusting. Yep.
Cynthia's theme is crazy.
Cynthia's
Disgusting.
theme, and the music, like okay, music is that's for a different topic entirely.
That's a whole fucking topic
That's
on its
it.
own right there. Jesus.
That's we covered up what five out of
So
5
now
out of 9
we
games.
have 3 games left.
Mm-hmm.
We have Jack 3,
Yeah.
which why did you pick Jack 3 out of all 3 of them? I know why you picked
Jack.
Jack because you love Jack, but like why
That's
did
it.
you
So
pick
Jack.
Jack 3 out of
So
all?
again, another childhood classic. Jack 1. Jack and Dexter, because again
Incels.
yeah, exactly, incel. They removed I don't know, for some reason they decided to remove and Daxter from the title, so it just became Jack.
The fuck Dexter.
Fuck
Dexter
Daxter,
died.
even though he's literally on the cover. So Jack and Dexter, the first game. When I played this fucking game, I was 4 years old when I played this game. Yeah, and I was able to play the game properly.
Too young, John. I'm telling your
I was
parents, fuck.
I was too fucking young. I was playing this along with like the Incredibles for PlayStation 2. Like this kind of shit is what was happening in my 4-year-old life.
God.
So Jack and Dexter, the first one, very good. I loved it. Straight to the point. I found it was just too simple. Too simple. It was good, but what do you get? It's a game that came out in like fucking early 2000s.
That's it.
What do you want from it? Jack 2 is where shit started going crazy. Like it was literally Jack and Dexter, but with guns and like a little bit of a GTA to it, a little bit of a GTA feel to it, where you're just going around fucking doing missions, shooting vehicles. That's it. Jack 2 is like, but Jack 2 is a fucking hard game also. Like compared out of the three, Jack 2 is just stupid for like ridiculous for no reason.
Like
Especially
Jack 3 was basically a mix of the first
Jack
two.
3, you got a beautiful element of the first game, yeah, and the second game they improved on what was supposed to be hard. They made it like fair enough to the player, and they also like in Jack 2 they didn't like there's Dark Jack in Jack 2, but they didn't really expand on that story of why the fuck like they didn't really make you use Jack like Dark Jack to its full potential. It's kind of like oh they threw it in there. In Jack 3, you get the full story of how the dark eco affects Jack, how even light eco affects Jack. So you get light Jack in this game, where he becomes like a fucking OP angel guy, or he becomes a demon. He can literally become your angle or your devil in this game. And they also introduced vehicles that you literally drive around in the desert. You fucking start shooting a bunch of shit, and you start jumping around. And like Gino sees some of my streams, I was in the dune buggy, fucking
literally
jumping up 35 feet in a vehicle. Like this game and Jack 3, it's post game. It's kind of just like collecting a bunch of shit on the side, like and doing mini games on the side. It's a lot like races, little mini games where you have to click a button at a certain time, and you just get a lot of enjoyment out of playing Jack 3, even in the post game, which is really surprising considering that, again, it's a Naughty Dog game. On top of that, usually once the story's done, it's done. You just have to either replay the game to collect whatever you're missing, or you fuck out right on off with the game because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But in Jack 3, you're able to actually do something post game, which is nice. And that's my take on the Jack 3, and that's why it's also my favorite of the three.
So we're gonna get into the last two games.
Yes.
I'm curious about one of them specifically, why you put it. But I have one game that I know you love very much, and I want to know why it's not on here.
Okay,
and
which
I
one?
want to know why Dragon Ball Z Budokai, I think 3 or 2.
Oh, Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Okay.
Yeah. Why is that not on here?
See, that's the
That
thing.
game sucked.
Because oh my, you suck. That's
That game
because
sucked.
if you watch the show, it's basically just the show but in a game. That's as simple as it can be. Like, I love the fucking game. I love Hercule being a shitpost with his present bomb. Hercule's OP, better than Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Like, Donami.
Wow.
Like when I was
You're gonna upset all the
picturing
weebos
your
in the chat.
list, okay,
Mhm.
I knew like 8 out of the 9 of them. The only one I didn't know was Mario and Luigi. It was the only one I was literally like, I don't know why this is on.
Of course.
But I thought that the last one would have been Dragon Ball Z. But that's
See,
just me knowing
you want- now,
I would have
well,
thought that would have been the I didn't know which Uncharted you would have put. I don't know like that number 4. We're gonna go why you're into number 4.
yeah.
But I knew all the games that were gonna be on here except for Dark Souls, Uncharted, like specifically which one. Crash, I didn't know which one either.
I knew Twinsanity was gonna be on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I thought it was gonna. I didn't know which Crash was gonna be on it. I just knew like this is my when I was thinking of John's list. I was like, Last of Us is probably on it. Platinum's on it. One of the Jack games is on it. One of the Spyro games is on it. One of the Dark Souls likes games is on it. One of the Crash games is on it. Bully was probably on it. And then I was like, oh, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 is going to be on there.
That would have probably been my number 10 if I were to be.
That's what I think. Like, I was thinking like
Mhm.
that. Those were the games I was thinking when I was thinking of what you were gonna put. I just didn't know which one in this series you would put. Like if you were thinking of Pokemon, if you would have put Emerald, I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
If you would have put like Crash Bash instead of Crash, I wouldn't have been surprised. If you would have put Bloodborne instead of Dark Souls, which is another game you fucking love playing.
You know, I'm surprised Sekiro wasn't on it. Now that I'm thinking
Sekiro,
about it.
Sekiro,
It's
I
too new
enjoyed
for
it
you,
so
I
much.
guess.
It's too new, exactly. It's too
Yeah.
new for me. I love the fucking game, man. I got
Of
so
course.
much satisfaction
Oh,
like
yeah.
I thought he
later.
was gonna put Bloodborne instead of Dark Souls.
See,
I
that's
know,
the
I
thing.
know you played Dark Souls a lot.
Yeah.
I would have seen Dark Souls over Bloodborne, to be honest.
That's it. I could get into
That's
it.
me,
like,
though.
the reason
That's
why.
just me
So I don't know
thinking.
which one would you guys want to know first between
Go into
Uncharted,
Dark Souls
Spyro?
first, and then we'll go into Uncharted,
Yeah.
Uncharted and Spyro.
Okay, so Dark Souls number one for the most for me this is my most accomplished region. It's because I platinum trophy this fucking game.
Christ, yeah.
Number one. Number one, because not the remastered one, because I don't want to have to do that torture again.
Yeah.
But this game, Platinum Trophy, PS3, and there's something about this game in particular with its challenge that I love. Because again, a lot of these games I put on this list are pretty straightforward. Like it's a story, you go advance through the story, yada yada yada. Dark Souls, everyone knows it's a FromSoft game. It's gonna give you a fucking challenge. And Gino knows that I like a little bit of a challenge in my games.
The scale is, baby.
Keep the scale is. So Gino, when he was watching me play, I'm like, this fucking dragon just crystallizes you and kills you instantly. It's stupid. A stupid boss
It was
fight.
so fucked. I
If
was
you,
like, what the
fucking,
fuck
if
is
you
this?
fucking stand in the crystals long enough, you just insta die and you're cursed. And then when you respawn, you have only half your health until you get uncursed.
Jesus.
It was so. I was like, John, what the fuck is this?
Yep, I was saying like this is Dark Souls for you. So, and I played this game. I remember I was on like a 3-4 month grind with this game,
You
trying
were-
to platinum trophy this game.
You really
And
were crazy.
Once I beat the game the first time, every single time I played the game right after, I beaten it in less than a day.
Yeah.
Like that's me. Like I got so into it. I so much research went into this game. Like, how do I get these specific items? How do I farm for this item to give to a certain faction to get better rewards for it? Or how do I get all the spells and shit? I did so much research into this game because I wanted to like have an accolade saying I fucking platinum trophy Dark Souls.
And then do it
truth be
again.
told,
Dude,
no,
no,
fuck
but
that.
I get it 100% why it's there.
Yeah.
I just thought you enjoyed playing Bloodborne more because of the struggle wasn't as
See-
bad, and you actually enjoyed playing it. Like the
See,
actual
that's the thing,
combat
though.
was better. That's what
That's
I
what-
would have thought when I was thinking.
Dark
of it.
Souls is like the League of Legends entry on this list where I fucking hate there's some of it that I hate so much, but I just love playing it because I hate it, you know?
Yeah.
League of Legends low key was almost on my list.
It was like
I'm sorry.
I would say my 12, my
It
number
was
12.
it was like almost it was an honorable mention.
I feel
wasn't
bad for
gonna,
you
I would
guys.
say I would
It
say it's
wasn't gonna
honorable
make it. It wasn't gonna make it. I had like 3 other games that I wanted to put on. Your
Just
Fossil Fighters
because-
one. We had a bunch of games I wanted to, but like
Because
League,
League
of
of
Legends
Legends-
definitely had a consideration to be
I
put on.
I could tell you there's like we can have an entire conversation on why League of Legends fucking sucks.
Yes.
League of Legends fucking is great and shit at the
Also,
same fucking time.
side note, in the next patch they're buffing Lux. It's
Jesus
they have no
Christ.
reason to. Lux is stupid brain dead already, and she's OP, and she hasn't been nerfed or touched in 2 seasons. But that's a different topic. I'm gonna
Yeah.
Riot Games, if you're listening, fuck you.
I
So yeah, that's why.
get why Dark Souls is there.
Yeah.
That makes 100% sense
But
to
for
me.
Bloodborne, it's just because like I spent less time playing Bloodborne than I did Dark Souls, and I only found out that like Joe played and platinum trophied Bloodborne after I platinum trophied it, and I only found out at fucking camp. I'm like, Joe, so you platinum trophied Bloodborne, and then we start building this community, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I have more of an appreciation for Bloodborne, but the struggle and the journey I
Dark
took
Souls,
with
yeah.
Dark Souls is what made me put it over
It was more
Bloodborne.
rewarding. It was
Yeah,
more
it was
rewarding.
more
to get it.
rewarding.
That makes sense to me.
Because Bloodborne, I will say they have a fair balance in the combat. Like it's one of those games where if an enemy starts hitting you and you start hitting the enemy back within like a couple seconds, you get some of the health you lost back. In Dark Souls, you get hit, you're screwed. Like, good luck. That's it. And Sekiro is my god, it's such a juicy game. But that's again, that's a
Sekiro's pretty
different-
fair, honestly.
Sekiro's very
Yeah.
fair, and like you have counter mechanics and dodging and yada yada yada.
It's an actual
Great
skill-based game for the most part. For the most
I
part.
think I feel like it's really hard for new games to make the 3 by. You know what I mean? Like if the new game makes the 3x3, you know what I mean? Like you're like top like 9
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
That means it was a fucking like
Like it must have.
classic. It must have been fucking like crazy good.
The
for you to,
newest
like-
game on my list would be Uncharted 4. That's as new as it gets, and
That's what I'm
Uncharted 4
saying.
Uncharted 4 came out quite
Mhm.
a long time ago.
Yep.
What's the newest game I have on my list actually? But John, get into Uncharted 4.
Okay,
Just
so
so that we because there's 4 games, so why
Yeah.
specifically Uncharted
actually,
4?
there's 5 games, but Uncharted 5, it's just called Uncharted: The Lost Frontier, which is you're just playing as the fucking secondary characters from the old games. Uncharted 4. So Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. It was actually a toss up between Uncharted 4 and Uncharted 2 because the story is very important to me, and Naughty Dog does it so fucking well with I'd say 99% of their games. Yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys to be the judge for that 1%.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
But Uncharted 4 is an exceptionally amazing game because very close. Like the first game, I feel like the first Uncharted game itself was trying to be its own standalone game. Then they realized it was very successful, so they continued with the story. Like you found the treasure of El Dorado in the first game, and you're like, okay, what the fuck? So that's it. It was about you finding your ancestors' diary to look for the treasure of El Dorado. So you're thinking, oh, what else can the Drake family have to possibly do with any other treasure in the world? And then came Uncharted 2, 3, 4, and 5. So
This is my take on Uncharted because I have one thing I want to say about it.
Yeah.
Because growing up, my cousins because the games that you have on your list are very similar to what my cousin Giordano played.
That's
Okay,
it.
and Johnny, like Johnny's played Spyro, he's played Crash, like a lot of these games like they play, especially Uncharted and Last of Us. Giordano
Yeah.
played a lot of. Okay, my uncle loved Uncharted. He liked Tomb Raider more, and it's arguably the same game, but it's a female instead.
That's it.
So I don't know if you've ever played Tomb Raider.
That I have, but you're gonna probably ask why I would put Uncharted over Tomb Raider.
No, but Uncharted is probably just because you played more. There's more games of it.
That's it. Yeah.
So that makes sense to me. I just wanted to know like why, like would Tomb Raider, if let's say it was a game for game, like it was just one game for one game, would it be equivalent to? Because I don't know. 'Cause I haven't played either of them, so I wouldn't know. I'm just saying like based on what I've seen, would you put it like game for game Tomb Raider and Uncharted, or is Uncharted just better?
I would say Uncharted's better. Like it's my
There's still the storytelling.
That's it. It's the storytelling aspect that really drives it for me because Nathan Drake is one of Naughty Dog's best characters they've ever made. And there's some fucking charm about Nathan Drake where he likes being a fucking snob, but he's like a comedic relief and a shitpost all at the same time. Like he's great. Like he is someone you can relate to. Actually, to some point, except for minus the part where you can fucking climb whatever, like Slipknot from.
Do you think there's too many Uncharted games?
That's actually where they were coming. I was going to get to eventually. When it came to Uncharted 4, I think it was perfect that they ended the actual like franchise itself with like this is Nathan Drake's story at least. They ended it on 4 because Nate was just getting fucking tired. In the 4th game, he was getting tired of going on these searching for treasures. He's like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then he got the call that he had to go back because something was fucked up with his brother. So he had to go. He was doing it for the family, going to help his brother out. He does another journey, finds the treasure, which he doesn't end up bringing back because the fucking treasure ended up sinking because it was pirate treasure that they had to look for. And Nate, after that adventure, Nate said, "Fuck it, like I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm retiring. Your daughter can just relax." And at the end of the game, like you find that Nate and Elena's daughter finds treasure, like the old treasures that Nate and Elena had found in the previous games. And she's like, "Yo, what the fuck? You guys never told me about this stuff." And then they're like, "Oh boy, here comes an adventure for you." And they just capped it off. They're like, "This is what we did," and they're just retelling stories to their daughter. And they said, "There's no more adventures." They live in like on a fucking beach house or whatever. They're enjoying their lives. End of Uncharted. So I don't think there's gonna be any more Uncharted games, at least with Nathan Drake in it. Uncharted
like
5
spin-off kind of.
Exactly. Uncharted 5. It was just a spin-off of Chloe from Uncharted 2, Nadine from Uncharted 4, and Nathan's brother Sam, who literally showed up for like fucking 3 chapters out of like the 12 that were in the game.
Oh man.
Like he really doesn't have a big part in it either. Yeah. So what they did is they ended it before it would the whole concept of it would get eventually stale. Like I think they ended it perfectly fine.
Yeah, because I find like there's some franchise, not even for just games in general, but I feel like even for movies, where like they're milking like the character, like being realistic. You would go on 3 adventures, right?
Yeah.
You're fucking getting old. You really think
Exactly.
you're gonna be going on another adventure? Like you shouldn't be doing like 7 games. Like it's like Fast and the Furious, right?
Yeah,
Fast and the Furious should have ended like at fucking 6.
Should have ended at 1.
that's it.
They should have
Oh,
ended like
movie.
5 or 6, or like, you know what I mean? Like, they've already done like a bunch of shit. Like, you don't have
That's
to
it.
fucking do all this other fucking. Now they're going into space now, which is fucking
Ugh,
crazy.
Yeah.
God, I don't even.
Just so stupid. Yeah, I know it triggers.
It's
me
fucking
too.
random.
Literally.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a fucking franchise that's getting milked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, really bad. So like,
By the fucking
I didn't
car
know because I've never
retards,
played
man.
Uncharted, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't know. But like, when I'm looking at it, 4 is a lot. You know
4
what
is
I
a
mean?
lot. And the
But they'll
title
be
even
like, well,
suggests
Indiana Jones only has
Yeah.
3 movies, and it's
That's
kind
it.
of the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like kind of the same
Yeah.
thing, and like Indiana Jones at 3 is like perfect. So I'm like, oh fuck, it's like 5 of these games. Like, holy shit! Like,
Mhm.
so if you think it's good, I'm happy that it ended
Because
at 4.
Uncharted 4 even says a thief's end. That's like it's Uncharted 4, a thief's end. Like they like you get a little bit of a sense from the title that, oh fuck, this might be Nate's last adventure, and truth be told, it is. As far as we're aware, because now he's done with this. Like even in the game, he's like, fuck man, I don't want to do this, but he has to do it anyways. He was living a normal life.
Oh gee, also
And then
by
he-
the way, there's gonna be a 5th Indiana Jones, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. There's a 4th one and there's a 5th one coming out in 2022.
Yeah, but is it Harrison Ford as an old man? That's different.
I don't know.
Because if it's Harrison Ford as an old man, that's different because he's not going to be the main focal point of the story.
Mhm. He might just have like a side role or whatnot.
He might just be like a side character. I don't think he's gonna be the main. Like, he's not gonna be fucking whipping shit. He's not gonna be like the fucking.
Ford
main
said
character.
he'd return for a 5th film if it does not take another 20 years to develop. Blah blah blah. Yada yada. Hold on. They've been in talks of this for fucking forever, and Spielberg
Oh,
even
Lord.
stepped down for this.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be the. If they were to make a new Indiana Jones, like if they were to make a new Uncharted,
It's still
like
an
John
untitled
saying-
movie, so I don't even know if they know what they're doing yet. Like the movie doesn't even have a fucking name right now. So
See, but it's like what John said with Uncharted, right? There's like the new one where Nathan Drake wasn't the main focus. You could
Yeah.
have like the next Uncharted be about his daughter exploring shit,
Exactly. Like if
and
it's
Nathan
like
could
Uncharted,
show up,
yeah,
but he shouldn't be the main.
but at that point,
character
then what the
anymore.
fuck's the point?
that's
Yeah,
it.
but you're just continuing the story,
But
but you're
why?
not focused. But that's not the end of the world. That doesn't bother me. I find if they just keep milking the same character over and over, that would bother me.
Like if they come back and have to like 90% of the game you're playing as Nathan Drake again in Uncharted 5 officially, like but
That's a
hard-
lot. You're like, his story ended. Like, you
Like,
have to
yeah,
end the
like-
story. The story's
but
ended.
and they haven't released an Uncharted game in
Yeah.
a couple of years
The
now.
game
so-
series are allowed to end, and I think a lot
Exactly.
of developers
Games
Yeah,
are
agree
allowed
with
to
but
that.
end.
even movies are allowed to end too. A lot
Absolutely.
of things are allowed to end.
Yes,
I
sir.
find
And what
things
they
should
did-
end.
And what they did with Uncharted was perfect. Like, and all Nolan North, I know he loved his role as Nathan Drake so much, but like the story has to come to an end eventually.
Mhm.
Like
But that's why.
and-
But stories need endings, or else it's not a
Exactly.
fucking story.
that's why they did it. I think they did a great job with it for Uncharted and the whole series itself. Fantastic. And now there's like another fucking Tom Holland movie with.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
actually really
excited
excited
for
to.
that.
I've never
Excited
played
for that.
Uncharted, but I'm actually excited to watch that.
I don't know if it's gonna be based on the first game.
Oh, it's gonna be
I'm
based
assuming
on
it's
it.
based on the first
Based-
game.
Like it's basically finding the treasure of El Dorado because of Drake's diary, like telling him, giving them coordinates of where to go. That's how if that's how it starts, then yeah, it's based on the first game entirely.
There we
If
go.
not,
Word.
that's it. That's my whole take on Uncharted 4.
So we have one game left.
We have one game left, and it's the center one.
In
It's
16
the
minutes, we
center
would
one.
have been talking for an hour, by the way. So this might be a
Really?
3-hour podcast. Yep.
This is gonna be a long
Wow.
episode, boys. Yeah.
It's gonna
be a
Look,
very
this is-
long
we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
That's it. So, and I'll spiral. This one I can make it a little. I can make it a little shorter.
No, it's okay. Talk about
No, John, talk about it as much as you want.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
So out of the 3 Spiral games that came out
This is
for
the third one, right?
PlayStation, this is the third Spiral. Spiral 3, Year of the Dragon, but they didn't give it names. Like they just said Spiral, Year of the Dragon. They didn't give it numbers. They said Spiral the Dragon, Spiral, Ripto's Rage, which is Spiral 2, Spiral 3. So this game, why I picked it over the other 2. Spiral the Dragon, Insomniac Games, like the people who developed the Spiral trilogy, like when they developed the first game, they were a group of like less than 20 people. It was pretty fucking sweet, not gonna lie. And they ended up making a banger of a fucking game
Yes,
in
sir.
Spiral the Dragon. So then obviously because of the success, like Spiral 2 came out. But the reason why I chose Spiral 3 over Spiral 1 is just because some of the mechanics in the game were a little fucked. I gotta say, because it's your first project of Spiral, where like you can't expect so much from it. But what they they took the good elements from Spiral 1 and they put them in Spiral 3 and they made them better. In Spiral 2, you weren't like finding eggs. You were fucking looking for weird orbs.
You're
That's it.
looking for
You're looking
incels.
weird
Like
orbs.
Jack,
Yeah, like
Jack
they're
Incels.
not the incels from Jack and Dexter. And that's in Spiral 3. That's where you got to meet all the colorful characters. Like it wasn't just Spiral. You got to meet Sheila the kangaroo, Agent 9, a fucking monkey like from space. Like it's so random, but it's money bags. You get the satisfaction of kicking his ass at the end of the game. Like Johnny saw me in in the last stream for Spiral, I was just fucking flaming money bags. I got like 4,000 gems from him. I was like, it's so satisfying. Oh,
Because
and
we know
very,
Johnny's gonna watch this. Shout out to Johnny, because
Lovely.
shout
I
out to
know
Johnny.
growing up, like when I would go to his grandmother's house, because his grandmother had the PlayStation 1. That's where all the
Right.
Spyro games were on.
That's
They're on the
it.
PlayStation 1.
And even my grandmother, she had it too.
Yeah, so he would be playing Spyro when we go to his grandmother's house, and it was always a fucking banger. It was always a fucking
Oh
great
my
game.
god! And
Shout out
the
to
thing
Johnny, his
about it,
grandmother.
all the characters in Spyro were so cute, or either so cute or so fucking badass for no reason. Like you're playing, it's a fucking bird, a bird with rockets equipped on him. He's a military bird. Sergeant Bird is his name, but Bird BYRD. Like, and then you have Sheila Kangaroo, who's just Australia naturally kicking people. That's it. Then you have Bentley the Yeti, who speaks in the most sophisticated tone ever and uses giant words like endeavor. That's and then you have Agent 9, who's just a like crackhead monkey with a ray gun. What else can you ask from a monkey? And that's like Spiral 3 is just, and like all the little side quests you could do are great. Like the skateboarding levels are cute. Uh, the little hunter missions where you're just shooting a bunch of space cows, random as fuck, but I like them.
There's
And
one
Spiral,
thing I noticed, John, like about almost every single game on here.
yeah,
I don't know anything about Mario and Luigi. I can't even say if there is this. I'm pretty sure there is. But each game on here involves, to 100% it, collecting stuff. Every
Yeah.
single one of these.
yep,
So
absolutely.
I know for Bully, we have all the fucking cards. You have the fucking
The
all
gnomes,
the gnomes. You have the fucking all that shit in there. You have Dark Souls. You have all the fucking shit in there. You have Crash. You have the fucking feathers, and you have like all the shit. You have Spyro, where it's the eggs and the dragons. Uncharted, I don't know. It's probably like some money.
Uncharted, it's like, yeah, you have treasures in the game that you got
And you
to
have
find.
incels,
Incels, the Platinum,
Pokemon you collect and platinum, and then Last of Us, there's all the side collectibles,
like
like
the
all the
side
comic
collectibles.
books and
Mario
stuff like that.
Luigi, there
You
are
get the
some
character items. I
collectibles.
remember, like you meet Samus and you need to find like Samus's thing. Is that
Yep.
Inside Story, or am I getting that mixed up?
That could be I feel like that I've seen some gameplay of
there's
some
even
of these type of
Partners-
game. I feel like
you have
there's one of
Partners
them
in
where
Time.
it's Brothers
Mario
in Time, and
Luigi-
there's the
Oh,
other
that's
one
it.
too.
My bad.
It could
There's
be that
a
one,
bunch of those type of games.
but even in this game, there's like, Pat's right. There
There's
are a lot of
collectibles and
collecting
shit. There's
items.
beans
for-
you need to get.
You like games that you have to like there's a story and there's
Yeah.
like side collectibles to get.
I would
That's
say,
what
like-
I've noticed
like-
in all of these.
That's my trend with this game. Like the trend that I love most about these games, if it's 80% good storytelling and 20% collecting on the side, that's the kind of game I enjoy a lot.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure with Bowser's Inside Story, I think when it's over, it's over. But I could be wrong
In
about
this game,
that.
like you have like
Oh,
there's
it could
not
be, but
much-
during the game you could collect stuff to get.
That's
So
it.
I'm
There's
assuming.
not much. There's
I
not
don't know.
much.
You need to get beans to like upgrade your stats and stuff.
Yeah. I would say though, like for Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, there's not too much of a post game,
No.
but like you have like arenas you could go to, like you could literally do a boss rush. Like one of the modes you can do is a boss rush.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would grind out Mario, Luigi, and Bowser's stats, so I could just fuck up do the boss rush in the least amount of turns possible, like and see how well I could do. Like I had fun just grinding for that. It was
course.
simple, and I love grinding for that. Mario, like all of them reached level 50 and they were fucking busted. So like I got the satisfaction of like it's the journey. For me, it's the journey really. Not the destination, but the journey itself. That's my common theme with these games.
Of course.
Yeah. And
All
I'm
9 of them.
honestly, John, I'm not surprised by any of these.
That's
Like,
it. They all
obviously there's some games I would have thought like
would have
change
made it,
spots.
but
No, but not even made it. Like I would have thought like Bloodborne and like Crash,
But they're
Crash
all the same.
Bash.
they're all the
But like
same,
it's all the same thing. I'm not
like,
surprised
yeah.
by any of these because this is when you look at this list, you could literally see John on
It's
here.
a John list.
It's a John list, 100%.
You could almost mistake it for Johnny.
Literally.
Johnny, honestly, I think he's played
I'd say 4 out of these 9 games.
4 out of these 9 games.
That's
I'm
fair.
pretty sure he's played Last of Us. I would say. I know he's played. I think he's played Uncharted. I know he's played Crash, Spyro, Platinum.
Yeah.
And I think
I would
okay,
say-
maybe only
I would
three.
say about
Three or four. Three
three
or
or
four,
four.
I would say. But this is a John. This is a John list. You look at
Absolutely.
this, I
It's a
literally
John
see
list.
John like right away. If you were to show me,
100%.
like, if you were to show us random lists, like out of all the people we know, and I saw this was John. As soon as I saw Jack 3 and like Bully and like Spiral and Dark, I knew it was you.
They're my staples
They're staple games.
for me. So there's my 9.
There's
so
yours. I'll
that's it.
stream my screen again, and we'll do the wheel for if it's me or Pat next.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I'll do that.
Wait.
You guys see it?
No.
Yes.
Wait. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Live football than anyone else. Live on the Zan.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Gino,
Oh.
100%.
Oh yeah, no, it's Pat. You're going
It's
in.
Wow.
Pat. You're next. I
I'm-
guess I'm going
I
last. The host
totally
will go
thought-
last.
Wow. You know what? Like that makes the most sense,
Makes
to be
sense,
honest.
Yeah, 'cause then after you could sign us off as well.
Yeah.
It's
So
perfect.
that works out. So Pat, I
Yes.
honestly, I knew what John's list was gonna be. Yours.
Let me see how many
I
you
feel
can
like it
guess.
could be a
You're gonna be
mix.
able to guess
Yeah.
one.
I'm gonna guess like half. I'm gonna guess like half of them. I'm pretty sure. Like, there's gonna be like four of them that I'm
No, okay.
not gonna know.
You're gonna be able to guess
Sure.
one, probably two, three.
I'd say the most I could do is 3 out of 9.
Gino's gonna be able to guess 3, guaranteed.
Oh, guaranteed for sure. I think I'm gonna know like 5 of them that I'm not surprised, and then the other 4 I'm gonna be like, oh wow.
You're gonna
I'm gonna
be
talk
taken
about
aback by a couple. I know that for a fact. So I'm gonna full screen that for the recording.
I
so
feel
we
like
can all
mine's
see
gonna
it.
look disappointing. I feel like everyone's gonna know why every game is on here for
Yeah.
except for like maybe one.
Here,
It's
show
gonna be like most of it's gonna be RPG.
Ah,
Like, or a good
see.
portion.
a good portion, of
RPG.
course. I
A good
know
portion
good
is.
amount of them.
But it makes sense because we all have our style of game. I literally explained my
Exactly.
style of
Gino
game.
and I are
at the
gonna be
end of my
sharing
list.
one game. I know for a fact. Only one.
let's see.
Let's
Well,
see. Let's see.
Soul Silver, if you put it on there. Let's see.
Pat put like black
Oh, yours looks so much fucking nicer than
Thank you,
mine.
thank you.
key. I like the
This,
grid.
this is clean.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Soul Silver is definitely it's obviously the one. So
Okay,
which ones would
hold
you have
on.
predicted? So I was
Um,
saying Soul Silver, Maximo, and Isaac maybe you would have been able to
I
predict.
think those 3, and I think Punch Out I was gonna put for sure. 'Cause I feel
Oh,
like
that's a
you
good
and John
point, yeah.
share this
Yeah.
Yeah.
love for Punch
Yeah,
Out,
of
but I feel
course.
like John has so many other games
Mm-hmm.
That's
that
it.
But, like, it
overpower
kinda
Punch Out. From I think
overshadows it,
I
yeah.
wouldn't have been surprised for Punch Out.
Yeah.
COD, I was thinking
Yeah.
that you
I
might have
was-
made
it was
it up,
Mainly
but I wasn't
because
sure either.
of the zombies. though.
Burnout is the
Like,
okay. Wait,
yeah.
start with Burnout.
Okay,
Let's start
Burnout is the most random
John,
one.
And me too.
John has seen me play Burnout, so
Yes. Yes.
John
Yeah, let's
at least
start
knows
with
what Burnout is. Okay. Burnout, it's like a childhood game. It's essentially it's on the levels of Maximo for me because it was a game that like my dad had on the PS2. It's something we played like for fucking hours when I was a kid. When I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old, we would play it constantly. You like it's a racing game, but the whole goal is to like beat the shit out of people essentially. It's like you're driving, you're racing against people, but more than that, you need to like kind of bump them, try to hit them into like oncoming traffic, into pillars and shit, and like the goal is to like come in first. There's different modes too though, so like you could do like a Grand Prix where the whole goal is to like you still have to like kind of kill people, but if you take a dude out, they'll just respawn further back essentially. And you do like 3 laps. There's another one where like you just need to keep smashing to traffic to keep your timer going. If you're not running into traffic, the time starts ticking down, and the level ends when you reach 0. And if you reach like, let's say $100,000, that's a bronze medal, and then 300,000 is a silver, and then 500,000 is a gold type of shit. So you're always trying to go
Okay.
for the gold
Yeah.
medal. And just a bunch of different challenges like that. And it was one of those ones where just like it's stress relieving for the most part until it gets like really complicated later on. But it's just it's one of those games where you just it's a PS2 game, by the way. Like you just pop it in, you just beat the shit out of people for fun. It's like when you play Need for Speed games, if you crash into someone, you get fucked essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like you're not the goal is to not hit people, but this it takes it to like a whole other level where the whole point is to like just fucking fuck people up. And it's a lot of fun.
It made me
So-
laugh too when you
Yeah.
brought it to my house to
Yeah.
play it. You're like, I was
what
having a
can you
lot
bring
of fun
to
playing it myself.
John's? I brought like Shrek Crash and Bash. I brought Burnout Revenge.
Honestly, Pat, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you were gonna have 2 like racing games on here. I feel like I've
Oh
never
yeah,
talked
Mario
to you about
Kart.
any
Mario
race.
Kart is a
You know what I
racing game,
mean?
yeah.
I
I
never
I
would.
was expecting more.
I've
Mhm.
known Patrick for a long time.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know he had this love for racing games.
I don't
genuinely
is
didn't
the
even know.
funniest thing too though. It just because like Mario Kart especially is one of those games I'm really good at, and when I pop it in, it's always a lot of fun. It's one of those games I love playing with either like Sophia, Holden, whoever knows how to play it. It's a lot of fun to play with them because I hate Mario Kart on the DS. I never played Double Dash. I don't like
Double
Mario
Dash is
Kart 8
so
as
good.
much.
They're all great.
Mario
But, like
Kart Wii
Mario
is like the
Kart
pinnacle.
Wii,
Mario
I
Kart
love
Wii
it.
is
Mario
it's
Kart
the
Wii is a
melee of
classic.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, I agree. Mario Kart Wii is just a classic that anyone can play. I think Double Dash, in my opinion, is the best Mario Kart
That's fair, but
that I've
again,
ever
I
played.
never played it.
Yeah, but you
So
never played
exactly.
it. Because my cousin had the GameCube growing up, and we used to play Mario Kart
Yeah.
Double Dash, and it was so fucking crazy.
The thing I like about Mario Kart Wii so much though, it's the like it's similar with Melee, or it's broken mechanics that you abuse to your
Yeah.
advantage.
Right.
Essentially, that's what I like so much about it. And if you learn how to do those mechanics, it makes the game a lot more fun, and that's why I like it so much.
I'm just surprised it's your favorite Mario game.
That's why I was thinking, I'm like, when I think of Mario games that I would go back and play all the time, the only one I ever find myself like really wanting to is Mario Kart Wii. Odyssey was
'Cause-
fun, but it wasn't anything spectacular. Mario 64 is great. Mario Sunshine are fantastic, but those games too
Mhm.
eventually reaches a point
Someone's
where
done.
it's more frustrating than anything.
That's it.
Spoiler for my list, because I don't have Mario on my list.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
So-
That's
Okay.
it too. Yeah.
But the one game like Super Mario World was
That's a
my
very
like
good game.
number
Yeah.
10.
hmm
Oh
It's
yeah.
right off there. It's like that and Fossil Fighters we have to put on here too.
Yeah.
We can talk about it now because
Yeah.
I wanted to put Fossil Fighters on mine, and I wanted to put.
You
Super
mentioned it,
Mario
and I
World.
already had my list made, and I'm
Exactly.
like, motherfucker, like
Yeah, I
Burnout
know.
Revenge was my number 9. That was the final one I put. I had
Like,
all
wait,
8. I'm like, what the
if you
fuck's
would
my
have
number
thought,
9?
if you would have thought about it before, would you put Fossil Fighters on here, or it's still 10?
I would have, but then if I thought about Burnout, I would have been like, I don't know, to be honest.
You could switch it, like the fact that you could switch either or.
I probably would have Fossil Fighters above because it's less of
It's
a frustrating game. Burnout gets frustrating after a little while.
Mhm.
some context for Fossil Fighters for everyone.
Best
game
game
on
ever
the
made,
DS.
but
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like I like dinosaurs growing up.
Yeah.
A lot. Like I
didn't know
think I was,
anyone that
like,
had the
that
dinosaur
obsessed.
obsession exactly. No,
No,
one
I
really
mean,
had it. growing up.
Johnny was really close. Like Johnny
really?
was a Johnny's a lover of animals.
Mhm.
So when
Yeah.
it comes to like any type of animal, when we were growing up, Johnny was just like obsessed with a lot of
Okay.
the animals. He had this like fucking like I don't even know what to say, like a box of cards that I was like playing cards. Johnny, if you're listening, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There was this
Yeah.
fucking box that like he had all these random like animals in there. So there's like dinosaurs, there's like these fucking like mythological looking ones in there too. So like Johnny just had this obsession with animals growing up. So like when Fossil Fighters came out, I was like, oh, this game looks fucking crazy. Let's play it. And it's a fucking
I remember freaking out when I saw commercials for it. I'm like, oh my god, this is the
so
new best thing ever.
good.
This is the new
Like,
Pokemon.
The cool thing about it was you had to clean fossils. You had to actually clean
Yeah,
them
without
and then
breaking them and
depending,
shit,
yeah, and
yeah.
depending on how good you did,
And fast,
how-
because
and how
there's a time
fast-
limit, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So depending on how good you did and how fast you did it, you got a stronger dinosaur. So let's say, for example, you
Yes.
would get 100%. You already started off at level 2, I think, instead of like
Something
level
along
1.
those lines, yeah. But you
Right.
can only revive it if you have the head.
You only could revive you at the
You
head.
need only
and
one piece, and it's the head. It has to be minimum. And then if you get the
Okay.
other 3, you get attacks for it as well.
You get additional
yeah,
moves. And like
yeah.
though me and Patrick played so much Fossil Fighters that we
God,
like
like,
almost
ugh.
min-maxed the game. It was
Literally.
fucking crazy. Like, oh,
God.
there's so many things you can do. Like there was like the rare fossils, because there's like fossils that were like red, and you get an extra 25% to your percentage when you completed it. So if you got 100%, you got 125.
Oh yeah. There was
Yeah,
the
which
red
was
fossils.
fucking
It was
crazy.
it was maybe
Yeah.
like a 10% chance, let's say, that if you dug up a fossil, or like 5% seems more likely.
Yeah, but then you could buy
Um,
the ones from the guy for donating, which
and
was
they
the
were
gold
guaranteed
guys.
red.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they were guaranteed red.
but they're a
but,
bit
like,
harder to
When you
to
found these, they were
regenerate.
so cool, and
Yep.
like, oh, it was so epic, and like all the dinosaurs were cool, and they all did different things, and they were just
Mhm.
fucking like, they had attributes. It was like Pokemon, but for
And
dinosaurs.
it's such an easy concept, and no one thought to do it before.
Yeah, exactly. And then when it died off, like there's a second game which I have on the
I
R4.
never got it. Ugh.
I have it on the R4, and I
apparently it's
really wanted to
very,
play
very
it,
good,
but I
yeah.
found like fuck, it's not as good. Like it's just not the same. Like,
Since
the
you
first
played
one
the
was that
first
fucking-
one, and it's so
Yeah,
like
the first
near
one's
and dear to your
just
heart,
so
yeah,
good.
it would never amount to it.
We love Fossil Fighters. Fossil Fighters.
I
is
just,
fucking
I just had
classic.
wish.com, fossil fighters, and spectrobes. Like that was the fucking that's all I had.
That's you know what it is. I feel like a lot of
Spectre.
people didn't play Fossil Fighters, even though the TV, like the commercials
it.
were on TV.
I think it's one of
Not
those
like
ones that you thought about, or like maybe you would have played on the offhand if you never owned it way back when and never even given it a second thought. But if you had it, like you fucking loved it.
that's the thing,
Essentially.
because
Like I said, if I
me
were to
and
have it,
you
I'm
were
sure
the
I'd
only
enjoy
people
it.
who played it. Because I
Yeah.
feel like Johnny never got it
Mm-hmm.
until I gave him the fucking 3DS when I told him to buy it. And
Oh,
fucking
poor
mistake.
kid.
That shit was
Yeah,
retarded.
that
Yeah,
one
I know.
was
Feels
very.
bad.
No.
Johnny, you have to
Yeah.
fucking play the original Fossil Fighters. There's so many games I recommend to Johnny because I
Yeah.
was a busy person. But Fossil Fight, like the original Fossil Fight is a classic. The new one's fucking garbage.
Sadly,
John never
yeah.
played it, so that's another one.
I never got to
Oh, that's
play
a
None
it.
of the
that's a very
fellas
true point.
fucking played it.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else who played this fucking game. It's literally just me and you, and we both fucking love this game.
I'm
Yeah.
sure if I got the opportunity to play it for a good amount of time, I'm
That's
sure I
it.
would absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Would I put it in the top 9? I have no
No,
idea.
Zero
No,
chance, honestly.
I don't. If you played it now, like you're gonna
No,
like it.
if
I
I
don't
played
think
it, if I played it now, I would have put it in my top 9. But if I had played it the same amount of time that you guys have played it,
If you
it would
went
be-
to the same elementary school as us and we were
That's
like
it.
best friends like we are now, essentially,
that's it.
it probably
you
would
would
have.
it probably would have been like
I would have
like, you would
probably
have been
played
debating
like
it. You would have been
that's
debating
it. I would have been debating it without a
It
doubt
would have been to baby without a doubt.
the baby.
because I know you
So
guys.
now
Like, the
back to
moment you guys,
Patrick's list.
yeah.
What
Yeah, ask
game
me
do
more
you want to
questions.
talk about? Because I
Me.
want to save the middle one for last.
Yeah, because that's
The big one.
For very-
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, excellent point.
Let's
Maybe
go- actually-
Minecraft. I feel like maybe Minecraft. Unless John, what were you thinking?
Oh no, I was thinking either Minecraft or Black Ops 3.
Okay, yeah. Let's do Black Ops 3. I think might be a bit better. Black Ops 3 is
Yeah.
like specifically because of John, pretty much. Like the fucking staying up till like 6 a.m.
It was bad. It
on
was
like in
fucking
grade
bad.
11
It was
not
at my
grade
house.
11 in
It was
like
at my house
CJEP.
this happened.
Oh god, John.
was- One happened at my house, and another one happened when we decided to do our game online at midnight.
The one that like really takes the cake. So the highest round John and I ever made it on in Zombies ever was 80 because like the map Revelations had come out and it's super easy to high round on it. Like they purposely made that map to high round on.
Is that the hillbilly one?
No,
No,
oh
it's
god, that's
not-
buried. Oh my god,
that's
I love
buried.
that.
We could talk-
Context for everyone. I don't play
Yeah,
COD, and I fucking
The
suck.
first
I don't know
COD that
jack
Gino
shit.
really got into technically was Cold War Zombies with us because we like peer
Yeah.
pressured him.
Technically, the COD I played the most was Modern Warfare 2.
Oh god, that's a great
Which is
one,
fair
too.
enough. Fair enough.
Terminal's my map, baby.
Mm-hmm. Fucking Terminal's
I
insane.
love it.
Yeah.
But you're resuming with
So,
Black Ops.
yeah, so we made it to around 80 and like 'cause round 79 was
The fucking dog
like,
ground or whatever.
yeah,
the
like in
flying
Revelations,
winged
so
things.
gee, Revelations is like it was supposed to be like the final map essentially for the main crew, so like Dempsey and like Richtofen and all
Nikolai,
them, like
Wait,
the main zombies
I'm gonna
guys.
ask one other question. 'cause
Yes,
this is the
absolutely.
only- Is it the one with the fucking bow and arrows?
No, that's Derice and Drag. That was
Yeah,
that's my
okay,
favorite
I'm
map.
not
Same game.
gonna-
No.
That's the
It's
last
okay,
fucking
no.
question I'm gonna ask. I don't know.
That's my
jack
favorite
shit.
map. That's my
It's
favorite
the same
map.
game.
of
It's the
all
same
time.
game. I love
I
driving.
know, but
Yeah.
I don't know what like any of the maps are called. I
No,
only
it's okay.
remember like Kino,
Yeah.
because that was the only map I used to play on Black
Yeah.
Ops 1,
Mhm.
and Town on Black Ops 2.
Oh,
and
Town,
that's
my
it.
god, yeah.
Funny enough,
Yeah.
Kino Dertone is also like
Yeah.
is a portion of the Revelations map.
That's it. So Revelations,
Okay.
it takes like different parts of each, not each map
God.
ever, but like
iconic
that's it.
one.
So like
very
Black Ops
iconic.
1, so there's a bit of like Kino, and then if you look at World at War, there's some parts of there's parts
Nocturne
of
Phone,
yeah,
the
Knock,
first
that's what
map.
it is. And then it goes to Black Ops 2. You could go to the cafeteria for Mob of the Dead in there, and you like bounce around from place to place. I think there's a bit of Shinonuma from Black Ops
There's
1 as well.
not Shino Numa. There's
There's no Shinonuma?
there's no Shino. I know there's literally Derice and Drak in the fucking map too.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
Yeah.
there's Shangri-La.
Oh, that's what I meant to say, not Shinonuma. Yeah, Shangri-La. My bad. That's what I meant.
It's one of the same.
Literally.
And
Shangri-La's
a
interesting.
map, man. We started the game at midnight.
Yeah. We're like, oh, whatever. We could high around. Like, this is in CJEP. I think I dropped out at the time anyway. So CJEP is just like grade 12 for.
That's it.
It's,
And it was
it's college in Quebec.
It's
'cause
like
it was
it's
a-
pre-college essentially.
exactly, and it was a Friday or Saturday night. So
Yeah.
Pat and I we have nothing to do the
I
next day.
had already dropped out of my college, so I was literally doing nothing.
That's it.
So it's like, oh, whatever. Let's just play some fucking zombies. We'll try to like high around a little bit. Like, we'll
Pat
see
and I
what
said
happens.
at 12 o'clock, okay, one more game. We're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It'll last a few hours. It lasts quite a few hours.
We ended up at 6 o'clock at round 80, which honestly 6 hours to 80 rounds isn't that bad.
not
Round
bad.
79 though was like a 15-minute round, and it was like a dog round. So you're just killing these little like fly guys that barely do any damage to you and die in one hit, but they just would not stop spawning. And they're like, okay, this is our last round. We're gonna do 80 so that we could say we made it to 80, and like that's it. Because at that point, each round takes like over 20 minutes to complete. Fuck, it was ridiculous.
And Pat and I just didn't have the energy to stay
No,
awake.
it was 6 a.m. It's like, man, we can't do this, man.
So I think that was one of the most peaceful good nights I've ever said to Pat in my life. I'm like, all right, good night, Pat. I'm just gonna go to bed. Like, it was,
yeah. But there are other times too where John and I would make it to like one time we made it to around like 60-ish because we were trying to make it really high. This was before we made it to around 80, I'm pretty sure.
In the middle of the day, so we had a fuck ton of time
we had
to kill.
all the time in the world.
And what happened, Pat?
Yeah, so there's this little there's a turret in the middle where it'll once it recharges, you can just go on it and it insta kills every zombie that you hit with it. It's a fantastic thing to help you get through the rounds a lot quicker. And so John gets on it, and at the time we found a little glitch where you could just have it infinitely until you decide to get off of it. And so John's just killing most of the guys, spinning around in circles like a dumbass, just because we're having fun and just killing things permanently, and everything was great. And then at one point, I slide into John, or I just moved too close. I honestly can't remember. It's on John's YouTube channel.
It's on my YouTube channel.
It's on John's YouTube if you guys want to go check it out.
BS.
Yeah. And slide into him accidentally, and the game thought we were like cheating or glitching and insta-killed us both, and we lost all the progress.
Yep.
So
sucks,
the game mechanics thought, like the game's mechanic thought we were like glitching, cheating, whatever, and auto killed us. And that's a glitch that like if someone's prone and you do like a slide jump on top of their body, we'll do the same thing. You guys will both die, and we've done that before accidentally and on purpose, but mainly accidentally.
I think one of the nastiest things when you came over one time to my house, and we were like in the 50s, we were around like 50 something, and we both used the gravity spikes, and the fucking error on the game happened. The game just couldn't handle it. It disconnected us entirely.
I forgot about that.
That pissed me the fuck off so much because we were like, God damn it, man!
You can't even save the clip when that happens because the moment the game's closed, the share button doesn't work. Like like if you do the share button on the games like on the home screen, that's where you go live and shit. Like if you want to live stream it. So we didn't even have proof that that happened. That was the worst part. But God,
so annoying.
Anytime I'm at John's and we play zombies, at least once, either the PS3 or 4 will crash. Like last time I was at John's, we were playing Buried and it crashed on us. Funny enough, and it wasn't even that far in. We were like around 20 on the dot. I'm pretty sure. I took a Snapchat of it. And at around like, 20, the game crashed. It's like, well, fuck. Whatever. Like, now what do we do?
We just call it there most of the time.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I think we were like gonna do something else like relatively soon. So it's like, oh, we'll just get some buried rounds in, and if we have to go do whatever, we'll just kill ourselves. And the game crashed at 20, and it was like maybe halfway into like whatever we had to do. It's like, well, we can't really start a new game. So.
That's it.
Buried is like a lot of fun though, but it's one of those maps that you literally have to start at like noon because it could last like 30 minutes or it could last like 5 hours depending how well everything goes.
And all you have to do is just press R1.
Yeah,
paralyzer.
If something goes wrong and you just time bomb, you have the paralyzer which does infinite damage. You just have to keep mashing R1 at a steady pace.
That's it.
So yeah, that's Black Ops 3. That was very in-depth why Black Ops 3 was on my list.
Before we get into Minecraft, did you because Breath of the Wild's here?
Yes.
Did you play any other Zelda game besides Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
Which ones did you play? Just so that
I played NES Zelda. I played Four Swords. I played a bit of Ocarina of Time, not much.
Did you play Wind Waker?
I did not.
Spirit Tracks.
No, not Spirit Tracks. Fuck that one. Did you play
Twilight Princess?
No. Link to the Past.
No.
The other one.
No, I think that's all the Zelda games. The ones I listed, that's like literally every single one.
Zelda's the green guy.
So why Breath of the Wild?
It was the whole reason I bought a Switch. When I saw gameplay of it, I'm like, this game just looks way too pretty, and like just the scenery is great. Like it's the whole like how John talks about how he loves 100%ing it. Like this is that game that like it makes you want to do that. Like Holden has completed every single shrine, I want to say 3 times now, just for fun.
Shit.
He did it his first time, he's like whatever, and then started a brand new save file and did it, and he's like, oh well. And then I think he did it a 3rd time, but I could be wrong. There's a lot of like really challenging aspects. Like there's one where you need to do like a really hard trial that's like different like waves. So you do the first wave, it's super easy, and like so on and so on and so on, but you have like no items. You pick up stuff along the way, and you have to use that to make it all the way to the very end. and it gets like very fucked up towards the end. It took me like fucking weeks of doing before
Jesus.
I actually did it. And all it does is that like when you beat it, your master sword is permanently at double damage. That's about it. It's really overpowered when it is like that, but that's all you get out of it. But it's a lot of fun, and I've never done all the shrines or any of that, but I did the master sword thing, and it just, the exploration is a lot of fun. The combat is ridiculous. The storytelling is a lot of fun. The one thing that stops it from being like the best game of all time is that once you beat it, it takes you back to the last moment before you beat the game, so you can never like actually beat the game and keep playing. The moment you finish off the final boss, like that's it. When you reload, like you get the end cutscene and all that shit, but the
Then
moment
you reload right before
when
it.
you try to continue, you're like maybe the room before. So that's
It's
the
the
only
same thing with Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Like,
Exactly.
But I
And
feel like a
the last-
lot of
Spider-Man
Nintendo
Web of
games
Shadows,
like that.
another one of the fucking best games I've ever played in my like life. Like I think you were able to new game plus mode it if you had like if it was on the PC, if I'm not mistaken. And like that's about it. Like
damn.
once you beat the final boss, it's like, all right, that's it. And like in that game too, it's like you spend a lot of time upgrading shit and a lot of grinding and like collectibles and stuff, and it's all for
Right.
nothing once you beat the final boss, which isn't even that difficult. So that's the problem with like I have with games like that. Like Breath of the Wild would be my favorite game of all time if there was like new game plus mode, just being able to
Mhm.
explore after the fact, like you can in Pokemon and shit like that. But that just isn't the
That's
case.
the
You know what it is? I'm
absolutely.
not surprised that you put Breath in the Wild because this is
Yeah,
coming from me.
it's
I never
fantastic
beat this
game.
game.
Exactly.
I had this game. I traded it away for
Yes.
Mario.
Gino's Dark Souls
okay?
game.
No, but
God.
I for how much I don't like that type of style game. Like it's not for me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like
Right.
it is completely everything about it is amazing.
Yes.
I can't even complain about it. It's
Yeah.
just not for me.
That's fair.
But I
Yeah.
completely understand why it's an amazing game. It's one of the best games ever made. I could tell by playing it that it was one of the best games.
Exactly. It's not for you. No,
Fucking-
nothing wrong with that.
So that's why I was saying, I was
Game
like,
of the year.
I'm like,
no,
every time
maybe-
I was playing, I'm like, fuck, this game is so good, but like, it's not for me. I'm like, literally fucking trying to kill shit. I'm like, wow, I feel like a fucking jobber. I'm like, fucking trying to do shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, I'm like so uncoordinated.
That's why we have our meme where like Gino's like, oh god, this game's the hardest fucking game ever.
That's what we always talk about it. It's like, man, this game's so hard. I'm like, is like Breath of the Wild hard? Like, it's usually when Gino's not in the chat, like we do the little mini roasts about him in Breath of the Wild. It's the funniest shit.
Because it was hard for me. I fucking
I don't
suck
blame
at
it.
it.
No, it's like because that too with like Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey in theory could be a lot harder, but like once you learn
Mario
the little
Odyssey's not that
finicky
hard.
mechanics,
I find it really fun.
Yeah.
It's like
it's once you learn
like,
those
I
games
think
mechanics,
Breath
like you
of the
feel
Wild
good.
is a better game than Mario Odyssey,
Easily,
but I think
yeah.
Mario Odyssey is better to play.
It's a
for me.
fantastic game. Odyssey was a very good game. It was like if Mario 64 was done good, because Mario 64 is a pretty shit game
Yeah, I
when you
love-
think about
no,
it.
but
I
love
love
Mario
it. I love it.
64.
But like, I
There's
can't
more they
stand
could have
it
done with
sometimes.
it.
Yeah, they could have done a lot. Like just make like it's Mario 64 if it had proper like camera and mechanics essentially.
Yeah, if the camera, yeah.
If
that I agree
Mario
with.
64 came out in 2016 or 15, whenever it came out,
Yeah.
that's about it.
I agree.
It's like Sunshine,
Maybe it
even,
would
but a
be
bit better.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. But Breath of the Wild's a good pick. I agree.
Yeah, and also don't be fooled. I put Repentance up there. It's not Repentance. It's
It's
just
after
Isaac.
Blood.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
Well, we could get it. Well,
ending of the tale.
before we get into Minecraft, we
Mhm.
brought up Binding of Isaac. Why is Binding of Isaac? Because I know from when we talk about Binding of why
Yeah.
you would be on there, but for the people who don't know, why is
Mhm.
Binding
Yeah.
of Isaac?
It's
on
one of those like games where like every time you boot it up, it's always something different. You never know what to expect. Learn it like every time you play it, you learn something new too. It's never gonna be the same cut
I
and
can
paste
vouch for
running
that
up.
100%.
That's
New
why
experience.
whenever I'm playing with Gino and like he's sharing his screen, every run he's gonna ask me at least 3 questions about
And the
what's
best part is
happening.
I'm starting to learn.
Exactly.
And like for Repentance specifically, I've watched way more videos than Pat has.
Exactly.
But Pat knows all the previous items.
That's why I know how most of the things worked beforehand, but a lot of shit got changed, and that's like I know most of the changes because I've been watching like video like item showcases, and like they show off some synergies and shit. It's like, oh wow, Broken Mirror is actually decent now. Oh wow, Ipecac is now a really shit synergy
Chocolate
with some
milk.
of these. Chocolate Milk's always been retarded, but now it's even
Chocolate Milk's
better.
so good.
So good.
Um,
Azazel.
Azazel baby.
Because Chocolate Milk Brimstone's insane now. It never used to be that great. All it did was charge faster in Afterbirth Plus, but now it's literally like a broken
Fucking
combo.
huge.
Explosive like cocoa
Yeah.
water fucking
Yeah,
flying at
yep,
everyone.
Yep.
For Binding of Isaac, I love Binding of Isaac. It was.
It's
I
a
don't think you would
challenge too.
ever-
It's John with Dark
Yes.
Souls, essentially, is how I feel with
Yeah.
Isaac, especially
agree.
Repentance. It kicks your ass, and you always go back for more.
I
Like,
agree. It's a great game. I don't think it will ever make my top 9.
I don't blame you for
ever,
thinking that exactly.
But
Mhm.
but it's an amazing game. I love it. Mateo's probably
Mateo
listening
loved
to
it,
this.
especially.
Mateo
Mateo
loves
loved it.
this game.
He was huge on it.
I find it funny because he started playing it after playing it at my house.
Oh my god,
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
had Binding of
that's
Isaac on my Xbox 360.
that's so funny.
Yeah, and then he was playing it at my house and he beat it. He beat like
Like
Mom
first try, yeah.
for like first or second try. He beat Mom, and he's like, "Gee, this game's fucking sick. I'm getting it when I get home." And I'm like, "Sounds good."
But the exact same thing though. The first time I played it was because I was at your house when you had it because of Mateo. Like you had it for Mateo on the PS4. So
Yeah,
like,
I literally like
I
had
know
it
of this
for
game. I've
Mateo.
heard it constantly. I recognized his crying face from Twitch like before I even knew what Binding of Isaac was. Like there's the crying Isaac emote, and I'm like, what the
Mhm.
fuck? And then I finally saw the game. Like, oh, that's where it's from. Like, oh fuck it, I'll give it a shot. And I loved it. I fell in love with it
It's
immediately.
amazing. It's such a good. Would you consider like a dungeon crawler type of game? 'Cause that's what it kind of is.
It's-
but, like, not really.
What's the word? Yeah, like I wouldn't disagree with that. It's a Oh
It's
fuck,
just
motherfucker! What's the name of the
different
word?
experience. Like it is. It's
No, I know what
Roguelike,
Patrick's thinking.
roguelike,
It's like a
roguelike,
dungeon
roguelike.
crawler, but like
It's a
it's like
roguelike. That's what it's
a
called.
roguelike.
Yeah,
That's what it
that's
is.
the
There we
word.
go. I think it's the best roguelike ever made.
1000%.
The only one
Everyone
that I
after
could-
that feels like a copycat.
No, the only one
Except
that's like
Gungeon.
different is it's not Gungeon. It's oh my god, what the fuck is it? It's like kind of
Is the one
like
with the animals?
a platformer. No, but it's not like it's like it looks like Castlevania, but it's
Spelunky? Or
rolling every
Spelunker?
time.
Or
No.
what the fuck? What's it called?
It's fuck, I don't even know what it's called, but like every time you die,
I know what you're thinking.
you get the benefits to your next character.
It's not Spelunky?
No, it's not.
No, not
It's
that.
like
no.
a medieval
Oh my goodness.
setting.
A bit, yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
But that one's the other one that you could argue because I know that one's really big. I'm just forgetting what the fuck the name is
It's
called. Right now,
not
but,
coming to me right now.
It's
but
not
it's
fair.
really big.
It is not.
But I know Binding of Isaac is the best roguelike ever made. I
Yeah.
can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Great. I enjoy watching it so
Yeah.
much from both of you guys.
It's really enjoyable to watch too. Like even if you're not
Dragoon wants John and I to play some Binding of Isaac, and he doesn't even have to have the game because we could do Steam remote play. So John
my
could be like
God.
my little buddy and like shoot with me and stuff.
That ass.
Literally. And
Y'all
I
fucking
meant to
suck.
ask you, but it was like
I
late
mean, me
last
and
night
you
when I
could
was doing my
also do
recording.
co-op if we figure out how it works.
Absolutely, yes. Once we actually know how the fuck to do it, we could
Binding of
absolutely
Isaac-
1000% do it. Make Jacob and Esau a lot
I'm
easier.
sure it can run on my computer because it doesn't take much to run it.
I was able to run it perfectly fine, like 60 FPS on my MacBook Air. So my MacBook Air from
Surprisingly,
2016.
yeah, that's it. I'm like, surprisingly, this fucking piece of cacahuete garbage
Yeah.
computer that I have now is able to run Resident Evil 6 somehow.
Wow! Oh my god! I forgot. I did.
I was-
You said that before. I
I was
forgot about it.
crying.
Yeah.
And it was 30 FPS, but I don't give a fuck because this computer ran it.
Exactly. 30 is not that bad.
That's it.
Considering we grew up
It's-
with PS3, so
I was
because
about to say,
none of
like,
us were PC gamers back then.
it was
No,
I'm the
literally
closest
on
thing to it now, and
That's
I
it.
still like console a little bit more most of the
Me
time.
PC.
too.
gamer.
I prefer console /
PC has
handheld
its
more or less.
pluses, but I like console. I like the controller more than anything. But
I was gonna say-
I've gone good with keyboard.
The less buttons I see on something, the better I like it. I like.
Yeah. that's
Technically,
fair.
But it's
5
weird.
of my games I played on handheld that are on my thing. I only have 4 console games.
Yeah,
on here.
I literally have Soul Silver. I'd count Breath of the Wild as handheld because I always play
Yeah,
in not
It
docked
is,
mode.
it is.
Isaac could get on the DS technically. Punch Out is console. Maximus console. Minecraft.
Is
Everything.
universal.
Minecraft is literally
Exactly.
everything.
It's the
Minecraft
wild
is
card. Mario Kart
universal.
Weekend, Black Ops can't, Burnout can't. So, what like 2 technically?
Yeah,
if you
which is
count
fine,
if you count
yeah.
Isaac on the Switch, then
3.
you could call that 3. And Minecraft. Same
And
thing,
Minecraft,
but-
so 4.
Wild
Technically
card.
4. Yeah,
Yeah.
wild card. Okay, well, speaking
Never
of
mind.
Minecraft,
That's more than I thought. Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
talk about
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Okay,
and why
we'll talk.
Minecraft is
We'll
on
talk
here.
about Minecraft now. Yeah. Why Minecraft? It's again, it's a little similar to Isaac, where like every time you're playing like something new could happen. It like literally there's no story. It's like do whatever the fuck you want. It's like a sandbox.
Yeah,
It's like
and roleplay-
my
roleplay's fun too.
Yeah, it's my favorite version of like a sandbox because I like
Mhm.
playing Stardew, but Stardew is not as good as Minecraft in my opinion.
No, it's not. It's
'Cause
not.
with Stardew,
me and Pat played a lot of Stardew,
yeah.
and I can vouch
Eventually,
for
it
that.
gets samey, like Stardew.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, that, like,
I agree.
because when Gino and I were playing, it was like when I got really big in my account, like right at my like peak. So when Gino and I started playing, and you restart, a lot of the interest starts going down like rapidly.
Yeah, that's why I felt
You
bad
know?
for you because I know you were like fucking getting burnt out.
Like the grind, like the grind
but
was
you-
really. You don't have
No,
to
but
be-
it was. We were having a
grinded.
good time.
Absolutely.
But
I still have
I
all the recordings.
knew-
I'm gonna do it eventually. Like I'm gonna edit them.
I know we had a good time, and like it's just that Patrick was already playing on his full-time one like on his own.
Yeah.
So he was already super far ahead.
So now that we're
and then
playing
he's
for
basically
content,
just going
it's like back at square one.
yeah, he's back
Yeah.
at square one. So it's like fuck. I could like I feel like it was just like it's one of those games where you shouldn't have to restart. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. With Minecraft, you could like play for a month, and then if you decide to play a new account the next day, you can make up that progress in like 3 days if you really wanted to.
Absolutely.
literally,
You
yeah.
never feel like you start from scratch because you could go find all the best shit immediately. Stardew, it's like it's
Exactly.
story based. It's if Minecraft had a story kind of, and
Yeah.
you're on a time crunch with Stardew. Minecraft, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
You do whatever you want at
There's
any time.
really,
And also, Minecraft has different things too. There's like
Yeah,
Pixelmon you can do. There's
Exactly. The
there's
different
like the
mods.
fucking
PC shit's a
competitive
lot of
like
fun.
bed shit. I don't even know what it's called, but the bed shit.
oh like
there's
Bed Wars. Yeah.
yeah, there's stuff
Yeah.
like that. There's like all these fucking like parkour shit you can do. Like Minecraft literally has fucking everything.
Yeah.
Literally
Stardew's fun,
everything.
but it gets a little too like micromanagey. Minecraft, you don't really have to micromanage anything.
Like, oh, did you take care of the crops? Did you speak
That's
to
it.
these
It's like,
friends,
okay, if I
specific
plant
villagers?
45 strawberries today, I'll be able to harvest them and get 3 harvests before fall type of thing. It's like,
In
like,
Minecraft,
fuck
Minecraft's
off.
like, yo, John, how's the house coming out? Like, yo, I built like 2 fucking planks
Yeah.
of wood.
I'm
That's what
mining
I did.
iron. John built an entire house. It's like, it's the perfect balance.
Like, it's a shit post. Like, I'm
The
like,
husband
oh,
and
I did,
wife.
you know, I destroyed the fucking what did I destroy? I destroyed the maker or something by accident because a creeper blew up on me. Fuck.
Oh, the cobblestone generator.
Cobblestone generator, yeah.
That was in
It's
the
like-
the 3-person series, like you, Gino,
That
and
was the
I.
3-person series. Like,
Yeah.
it, and also
Fucking
playing,
shitty ass monster spawner that barely
that's
worked.
it. Hey, but playing with
it worked
friends
when it
also
needed to.
is a fun experience. Like,
Yeah, it's really
getting-
fun. I enjoyed it.
That
my
too.
experience playing with just Pat in our world of 2 people versus and playing with Gino and Pat in another world is 2 completely different experiences. Like,
Yeah.
like that's what I also love about Minecraft. Every experience is different, and they're all
Yeah.
fun at the same time.
Yeah.
You guys know I don't like playing multiplayer. Like not like I don't like playing online multiplayer.
You like the
games.
single
Like,
player shit.
I like my
Yeah.
single player game.
Yeah,
No, but
of
like
course.
if people are over, there's a lot of games I like to play that are 2 people.
Hmm.
It's just like Minecraft is a game where playing online it was actually really fun.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed it a lot.
Like you look at my list, there's 1 game that's online. Technically 2 if you counted Mario Kart
Technically
Wii.
2. And
But-
well 3.
Well,
Minecraft, Mario,
again,
and Call of Duty.
Minecraft's such
Yeah.
a fucking wild card. Like mainly it's a single player game, honestly.
Yeah, but it's
Mario
Minecraft.
Kart
and Call
Wii
of
used to be
Duty.
able to, but like zombies, I'm mainly playing that if I'm playing with John. I don't play it much on my own anymore.
Yeah, on
That's
mine there's actually 0. There's like technically 0.
Yeah.
Even my
Yeah,
my
mine's 0.
games,
Yeah, mine's
multiplayer,
0.
for all my multiplayer is an option.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah.
Dark Souls
more
as
for
multiplayer
trophies.
as it gets. Yeah, exactly.
I
Dark
find
Souls as
gaming,
multiplayer as
like,
it gets because
Single player
come in
games
randomly.
honestly are just where it's at. I find like
Yes.
you just get
and
so
a lot
invested.
of developers need to know that because
Yeah, they just you get so invested. I feel like there's some games that you would like. I want a good MMORPG game to come out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
something like really easy to get
Yeah.
into. But I feel like there's so many different types. It's like, oh fuck, I really want to waste all my fucking time playing
that's
this game.
literally fuck.
But it's like in theory, it sounds like a great idea. But it's like
And they put in practice,
Fuck.
you're like, I don't know.
that's why I don't know. I always want to do
Yes.
one, but
Yep.
Well, it's Minecraft, so is there anyone? I didn't do Soul Silver.
we didn't do
Talk about
Soul. We didn't
Silver
talk,
yet.
Soul Silver
why?
and Punch
Because
Out.
I'm gonna
and
talk
the
about
last one.
the Soul Silver spoilers on mine too.
Yeah, exactly.
We could
That's
go
fine.
more in depth on why Soul Silver is a great game for both of ours.
We'll just
We
kind of
can
like
technically
like
stick around.
glance over it at the
Glance
end if
over,
you
yeah.
want. So
glance over
Maxwell
on
then,
mine.
or
No. We talk about it on yours, and I'll glance over
Okay.
on mine.
okay. So literally, the thing with Soul Silver that I have it just slightly above platinum. The main reason is because the post game content I love. I wasn't a big fan of the Battle Frontier type shit at the time. Like now, a bit more so than when I was a kid. I could not care less about competitive stuff when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
But especially with Soul Silver was the biggest aspect for me, the hugest aspect for me for the Pokemon games was shiny hunting.
Yes, sir.
Soul Silver was the game that got me into shiny hunting. The first shiny I ever hunted for was the Johto
The
starters,
starter.
and I got Chikorita like the next day when I started the hunt.
Chikorita,
like-
homies.
My fucking the Soul Silver save file I have now is from 2015. I'm pretty sure when Gino and I literally started our badge quest save file on the same day, and I got the Cyndaquil when I was at his house.
Yes, sir.
Same
Yes,
exact
sir.
file from
Yeah, you got
7
the-
years ago.
You got the
6 years ago.
Nidoran mail when I was when I was out of the hospital and you came to visit me.
Yeah, I got the Nidoran mail, and Gino's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Because you're still going for Heracross at the time.
Yes, sir.
You got your Totodile, I think it was, right? I
I
wasn't
got
there for
Totodile
that.
and yeah, I got Totodile and then I got the Heracross.
Yeah, so literally Heracross was your second guy. We started this in September, like or August rather, like the summer right before we were gonna start grade 11.
Yeah.
Or no,
Right.
grade 10. No, grade 11
Was
because
Sec 4 or Sec 5? I think it
we
was Sec 4.
started in grade 10.
It was Sec
I'm
4
pretty sure.
because Sec 5 it was summer Sec 5 you got the Nidoran. No.
It was summer Sec 5
4.
that you got the
No,
Heracross.
summer Sec 4 you got the Nidoran because that's when I was in the hospital.
Yeah, and
Summer
then
Sec 4.
you got the Heracross when I was like it was like literally like June time. It was like after exams. I was going to Sophia's house and you called me.
Yeah.
And that was before because at the time I didn't want people to know I was playing Pokemon. It's one of those like awful things that you should never think about, like what people think of you really.
No, but you
And
know
I was
what it is?
afraid
I
to
agree
tell her
with you.
that I love playing Pokemon.
We were all in the same boat. It's more just like in high school, you're just trying to get through it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
And
why
you don't
make
want
it hard on yourself, you know?
You see all the movies where like people just get fucking bullied for no reason.
And I was
You don't
bullied
wanna
for
put-
no reason.
No, but you know what? No, but you know what? You don't want to put yourself in that position
for no reason, you know.
for no
Mhm.
reason.
That's
There's obviously people like you know what? You think you were alone on it, and you definitely were. Because for me, Chris, which is one of my good friends to this
Yeah.
day too, I didn't know until literally like Sec 5 or
Exactly.
Sec 4.
That's why
And
when
then
the
we both-
Pokewalker
and we
thing happened, you
literally-
realize it's like, oh my god, all these guys that I know were playing Pokemon are playing Pokemon. What the fuck happened? It's like
Yeah.
literally everyone was keeping to themselves except for the friend group you're already in. You knew.
Like for me, I think it was
Exactly. Like us,
Lucas-
we were
Lucas
still
Costa
we were playing it.
Yeah,
was the
No,
one
but,
that like
The fellas, we were all playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more people I didn't expect. Like Chris for me, I didn't expect, and he just like and me and Chris bond over all the same shit we bond over. Like he's like literally like one of the homies. He literally like fucking he plays Pokemon. He loved Yu-Gi-Oh. He does all this like stuff that I did.
Yeah.
Throughout high school, I didn't know he was doing it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Something that I missed the
Yeah,
the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
thing
You
on.
missed
Yeah.
out on, but we did a bunch of it. We did Chaotic. We did fucking.
Oh,
bunch of
Chaotix
other
is
shit.
hilarious. Yeah. And
there's a
Batman's
lot. There's a lot to go
Yeah.
through.
Beyblade.
Beyblade.
All
Oh,
that stuff.
the
Beyblade
Rock.
was a fucking
Yeah.
classic.
So, yeah.
No,
So
but like
Silver is
it,
mainly the shiny hunter
it was
for me, yeah.
I don't blame you. I
Yeah.
think we were all in the same boat.
Yeah, literally. So
Mhm.
I didn't want to tell her at the time. I told her like a lot later that I liked playing Pokemon. Like it was
Exactly.
over a year of us dating, I think, before I told her.
There's nothing wrong
So
with it,
funny.
really.
No,
at the
no,
end of
exactly.
But Soul Silver is just a beautiful. I find there's so
It's
many good
perfect.
things about it. I find like they improved on just the story from like
Yeah.
Crystal and like Soul Silver because it just looks better. Like the fucking
Right,
way
yeah.
it progressed looks better. I like the fact that there was a second region that you can
Yeah,
go
the fact
to,
that you can go back to
even
Kanto
though
is sick.
even though it's like the levels are really low
Until
Then
you fight
they-
fucking Red, you know?
until you fight Red, which I found was so cool.
Yes.
Because the Red fight is just fucking crazy.
There's this like
Like, the
epicness
Pokemon
that you thought
following
about,
you
you know?
around.
Yeah.
Like a legitimate
That too,
final
oh my
boss.
god.
Yeah, the
The
Pokemon
fucking them
following you
following
around,
you.
and that they could be shiny outside,
Yeah.
which was fucking sick.
Yeah.
You had like the roaming. There's so many legendaries to get. You had fucking so much shit to do. The gym leaders
There's
were fucking
always
cool.
something to do story wise. Whenever you think you're done, it's like you could technically be doing this right now. You could do this right now. You could do
There's
this.
so much.
And I hunted so much shit. I got the Groudon shiny. I got the Suicune. I got the Lugia. I got the fucking.
So much.
I think.
dude.
I got the
It was-
Latias. We both got the Latias. I remember.
Yeah, I've gotten Latias and Latios in those
Yeah.
games.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you got both of them. Oh fuck.
Yes,
huh?
sir.
I only got the
Latios was
Latias.
on
Absolutely
the
wild.
Hard golds, right?
badge quest.
Oh,
got
I
it.
thought it was the opposite. I thought it was
No, I
Latias.
got Latios was the first one I got, my original one, right?
Yeah.
Like with the Alakazam Chikorita one, and then I got Latios on the Totodile one.
Right.
Mhm.
That
But
badge
the-
quest is so much
Soul
fun. I
Silver
love that
is-
file. Man.
Soul Silver is just a fucking perfect Pokemon game. Like, there's really nothing wrong with it. I find
That's
like
fine.
it's just fucking perfect.
Platinum's more
Generation
nostalgic
four.
for me.
That's a gener-
Platinum, it's
Platinum's
its
more
own
nostalgic.
thing.
Exactly.
It just I find like I love playing Crystal, Silver, and Gold too. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
like Gen 2 is just fucking amazing to me. I know there's a lot of like reasons why Gen 2 isn't perfect, and like there's all the remember there's like the Pokemon challenges video like explaining like why Gen 2 isn't good,
Yeah.
and a lot of his points are right.
Yeah.
I can't deny them; they're fucking right. But it's still fucking.
It's more
I
like
find
if,
it.
it's like
I
you're
still
getting
find
very
it better
greedy
than
with
Gen
it.
1.
Yes.
It's it. It's
I-
not everyone's
Yes.
cup of tea. That's
I
all
for-
it is. Really.
If you're because if we're gonna count from Gen 1 to 5, I think Gen 1's the worst gen. But it's not even its fault. It's really
I'd
just
say
because
it's
the first
3,
one.
but like everyone would disagree with me.
Yeah,
on that
I
one.
agree. I disagree with you. Pam,
Exactly.
I have
No,
to
that's,
disagree.
Fucking
that's
amazing.
fair. I don't like
Exactly.
Gen 3 at all.
We all like and dislike different things.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is fair. It's just I find Gen 1 because it's like what you were saying for Spyro before, John. It was the first one, and they didn't get to like fix anything until the next game,
Exactly.
right? So
Exactly.
it's not even their fault. It's really just what it is. Like Gen 1 just isn't as good as the newer games. Like it's a
Mhm.
classic, It's the first one. It's the classic.
5, you have
It's not
a Gen 5, garbage Pokemon, Ice Cream Pokemon. Generation 1 literally had a fucking rock.
Yeah.
A pebble
Rock with
as a
arms.
Pokemon.
A ball with eyes.
They didn't.
Literally.
In Gen 4, they fixed the fucking special and physical split. There was
Yep.
fucking
Took a
That's why
contact
while.
Generation
moves.
4 did a lot of things right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just perfect.
Risky
Gen 4 was
shit.
perfect.
When you think
Risky
love
about
shit,
it.
but it worked out in the end. That's why Generation 4 took very necessary risks, and they all succeeded.
Diamond and Pearl
Plus,
was just slow, which
Lugia
is
and Ho-Oh
whatever.
were just sick legendary, so I fucking love
They were,
Lugia.
that I
Lugia is just a
love them.
classic legendary.
Yeah.
He's so fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
Bugia, the man
Bugia.
himself.
Because I literally,
I guess.
my God, but that's the funniest thing with that shiny Lugia that I got. I was at Gino's house and I was like waiting for my mom to pick me up, and
You're
then
freaking out.
I had said it earlier that day. I'm like, if I get the shiny Lugia, I'll call him Bugia, because that the B meme when you just put like the B, the emoji B was the funniest shit at the time because it's 2016, 2017. And I was waiting for my mom. My mom gives me a text like, "Oh, I'm here." I'm like, "Oh, whatever. I'll do one more soft reset. Whatever the fuck." And I was like, "Whatever." Do the one soft reset, and obviously, fucking sure enough, Bugia shows up on the fucking screen. I'm like, "Well,
We were
fuck."
freaking out.
I was screaming. Gino's mom thought I got shot. I'm like, but it was literally like I said, I'll do one more soft reset, whatever, just to say I got it. And of course, the last soft reset's the shiny.
I think I remember you had to leave, right? So like you had to,
That's it. I'm
you
like,
called me as soon as you got in the car, and we're fucking.
no, I
like,
master balled it. You were there to witness it. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll do
Did
one more soft
you?
reset, and then I'll just shut it off and go.
I thought
Because
you
she's like, oh, I'm here.
tried.
No.
Didn't you try?
No. What do you mean?
Oh
Try?
no, you're a pussy.
No. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
trying to catch up. I need to fucking go. I'm master balling. I'm not fucking trying to catch this. When you had the shiny Lugia, you shadow balled and got a crit and almost killed it. You're like, it will live as long as it don't crit it in the tests.
For my shiny
And you
Lugia, like,
fucking
alright,
crit
in the test, I could hit him with 2 shadow balls, and he's gonna be at like fucking like low yellow.
But you had also said if it crits, he's dead. And then when you did the test, it fucking crit, but he didn't die. It was the funniest
God.
shit.
Oh,
It was so funny.
And I didn't even
Yeah,
catch
I'll
it.
shadow
I had to use
ball
a master
it.
ball. I had to fucking master ball too, 'cause
Oh
he was
my
about to
God.
fucking struggle. It was so bad.
And when Gino got a shiny Lugia, we were watching the video of the guy that got the 2 shiny Abras at the same time.
And we also watched the There It Is video too.
There it is, classic.
There It Is, the classic.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking Soul
Bugia.
Silver is the best.
It's the
Arguably
memories
the
I
best
made.
Pokemon game. It's
Yeah,
so fucking
Those are the
beautiful.
memories made shiny hunting, especially. It's an adrenaline pumping game. Fuck. Oh, I got the shiny Trico as well. In
Yes,
the
you
Badge
did.
Quest. Timid.
Yes.
Literally
Oh,
best
that's a
nature
great
for a
name.
Trico.
Yeah, Patrick had fucking crazy.
The
late
modest
shirts on there.
shiny Nidoran male was hilarious. The
That's
timid.
delicious.
I think
He had good
I think my
natures on there.
Dragonite was modest as well. But I
Oh,
could be wrong
dude,
about that.
the game corner hunts were
Ah.
so good in that game. My God.
I remember grinding Voltorb Flip to get
Literally.
the necessary money, but there's the Voltorb Flip
Yabra.
calculator. The Abra hunt took
and
forever.
The fucking Tratini, dude. I love
Yeah.
that Tratini.
Now I just have to do Sandshrew / Ekans.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
It's the one that we haven't done.
Literally, it's one we
Yeah.
haven't done.
Yeah, because Alakazam's ridiculous, and obviously Dragonite is too. I love shiny Dragonite. No one can
I
change my
love
mind
shiny
on that. So
Dragonite so much.
everyone hates it, but you can't change my mind on it.
People hate shiny Dragonite.
Everyone hates shiny Dragonite, dude.
What?
Yep.
I love shiny Dragonite. It's fucking amazing. He's
Is it a
green.
Green.
It's green.
Yeah,
What's the hate? People hate the green shinies though, but they're some of my favorites.
they're the
Some of the
little-
green ones are really nice.
Yeah.
I fucking love
I like
them.
that he's like Peter Griffin pants green, like John's fucking little
Yes.
fucking Discord
Logo.
profile picture.
Literally.
Your
Did
Griffin
we go
walking
through
around
every
on
single
it.
one of your games, Pat?
Everything's
Besides
at
the middle,
maximum,
besides the middle,
obviously.
besides the middle.
Everything's at
Did we
maximum.
go through Punch Out or no?
Oh no, we didn't even talk about Punch.
No,
Let's talk about
Punch-
Punch Out
Punch
first.
Out
and
and
we get
I
into
want
Maximum.
to. I want to like talk a bit quickly, just because I know that Gino hasn't spoken about his thing yet.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Punch
Yeah,
Out.
tell me.
It was literally like it was a random game I'd never heard about until Holden talked about wanting to get it like nonstop. He got it for his birthday like fucking years ago. Because when Punch Out came out, like it came out probably like 2010. I think we got it in like 2012, 2013. It was like 2 years later that we got the game, and we played it. And it was a lot of fun. And I remember just like we got through the early game relatively quick. Like we beat Sandman after like a bunch of tries, but it wasn't that complicated. A lot easier than it was on the NES, I found. And then Title Defense is like a whole new fucking beast. It was like every day we were trying like grinding. It was like, oh man, Glass Joe now is a fucking challenge. And then once you beat him, it's like, all right, cool. Okay, Von Kaiser, it's like spend another fucking like a week or two trying to beat him. And then like so on and so on up until Bald Bull, where like we literally went like a couple years without beating him. And then Holden one day sent me a picture that he had beaten Bald Bull when I was gone, and like lost my mind. And now it's one of those games that I could literally play all the way from start to finish without any issues, except for Donkey Kong. I still don't know how to fight Donkey Kong, so. But it's one of those games that I got really good at. Like really good at. Like John level good at. Yeah, it's satisfying, man. Ugh. Because you learn the little strategies and stuff. Yeah. That's why, like, whenever, like, there's going to be a lot of people and we're just going to play games and stuff and, like, people are just going to watch, like, usually we break out Punch-Out. Just, like, show off, essentially.
Like, and then John Rotundo fucking loved it.
Yeah, we indoctrinated John into playing Punch-Out, and he made it all the way to Sandman. And then John showed off. He's like, here, I'll fight him. I'll show you how it's done. And then John fought Sandman just by throwing, like, single punches, essentially. Like, he never got him into, like, combos. He would just, like, punch him once.
Surprised.
Yeah, by the time
surprised. Became, like, a different accent entirely. He's embracing it. I love it.
It's so much fun. Playing Punch-Out, it's such a good time. It's one of those games, too, like, every game on my list is just, like, a feel-good game, essentially. Except for Isaac. Isaac's stressful a little bit. Like, Burnout Revenge is popping and feel good. Zombies, it's a bit grindy, but it's fun playing with John. Mario Kart Wii is fun. Punch-Out Wii is a lot of fun. Minecraft is the definition of just have fun, do whatever the fuck you want. Soul Silver too, the same thing. Breath of the Wild, you could go at your own pace, and then Isaac's obviously stress.
Yeah. And then we have
the big one. That's why it's in the middle. In case you guys didn't know, if you're new to the channel somehow and decided, yes, I will pick podcast episode 6 to find out about this gentleman's content, I hold the current world record of Maximo Goes to Glory for the PlayStation 2 on, what was my time? 53:58, so the world's first sub 54 time and all that jazz.
You like jazz?
So you like
Patrick is very good at this game.
Very good.
Coming from someone who has never played this game until Patrick fucking started streaming and I finally figured out what the hell's going on. He's very good at this.
And the best part too, like because again, this is one of those games I play with my dad nonstop. Like we would play it all the time, and just like I learned how the game's mechanics worked from a very, 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 very young age. Essentially, it's like I've known how to play this game for ages, and it was interesting watching the world record speedrun when all I knew was just like, oh, I could play through this game and maybe not die.
The basic game.
Like when I got into the speedrunning aspect, like when I was watching the video, I'm like, holy shit! Like I was able to beat the game without dying, no problem. Very difficult game, but like it's not a hard game to play if you're not going for the absolute fastest shit, and if you're ignoring all the enemies along the way as well. It's not that difficult of a game, but for anyone who hasn't played this game, it's gonna kick your ass, honestly. I want to do like one of these days. I want one of you guys to try to beat it.
Oh yeah,
it'd be the funniest shit ever. Oh my god,
you're gonna laugh. If I play it, it's gonna be a fucking shit. John's gonna beat it on the first try, and I'm gonna be fucking like dying on the second level.
I made John try it forever ago. It was a good time.
I got through the first few levels like no problem. I was like,
classic. But are we surprised?
Because John grew up with those PS2 platformer games. Like John played Crash, and the guy that made Maximum made Crash. So
yeah.
It's like watching the elements would be a fucking
that'd be a lot of fun.
Entertainment show.
That's it.
It's gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
1000%, we're gonna do it.
Absolutely.
What else is there to talk about? Like story mode, like the story's a bit funny just because it's like kind of poorly translated from Japanese to English, so it's a little broken trying to follow it. It's just it's whatever. What else? The gameplay is a lot of fun. It's super interesting. It's a little bit like Isaac, where you pick up items along the way that like kind of work with one another sometimes, and just it was one of those games where I knew I'm like, this is like probably the game I'm best at. When I play any video game ever, this is probably the one that I could like outshine anyone else when I play. Right. And then I watched the world record run. I'm like, ooh, maybe not this guy though. And then I just like grinded. I met Spiky through my grinding, and like my first YouTube run ever was an hour and a half. So not a very great one, and now now we're world record.
No, you're sub 54.
It was a month of grinding. It was only a month, which is why it's wild. It's literally like if I could learn these routes and memorize them, then yeah, whatever, easy peasy. But at the time, I was playing with notes. Like I had one monitor was the game, and my other monitor was like notes that I typed. Like if you make it here, make sure you grab this key, do this, that, kill this guy, do whatever. Like it was like I don't even know if I still have the notes. Honestly,
you don't need them. You did your research.
No, but like for context, it would have been funny to like see what my notes consisted of. I'd just laugh at myself. Now it's like, wow, I really needed notes for like, oh, go left here when you see this thing. Like, Shit
But
like
you needed
that.
the notes. That's how you know now. 'Cause of the
It
notes.
helped
Yeah.
me remember a lot of stuff. And Spiky taught me how like a lot of the mechanics that I didn't know, like how enemies spawn and based on if you're standing in this direction, and then if you killed this guy this way and whatever. Like he taught me a lot about the game because at the time AM had seemingly just like vanished.
Exactly. Yeah.
We didn't know
AM
that he
was
had
the former world
yeah,
record holder.
exactly. We didn't know that he had rebranded and started streaming on a different account. That's why, like, all of a sudden, it's just like poof, Draga is gone. Like, oh Jesus. So I've gotten in contact with him since getting the world record, and we had a nice like fucking 2-hour Discord call. Such a nice guy, honestly.
Like
Nice fellow.
I know this about Maximo. Before this year, I wouldn't have thought it would have been your list. I didn't know this game existed. So
Yeah, exactly.
now it's like it would be weird if it wasn't on here.
Yeah.
But
It's
so
I
now
know,
we
I'm
went
sorry.
through every single one.
Oh
Was
my
there
God.
any games besides Fossil Fighters that we got into? Was there any other game that you wanted to put on here?
Me?
an honorable mention.
Like an honorable mention. Did you have any other honorable mention besides like Fossil Fighters?
Besides Fossil Fighter. That's a fucking really hard question. Maybe like Melee, maybe. If we're not counting that as a Mario game, we're like counting that as like just like a Smash game, I guess, because it's kind of
Like,
everything
it's
in theory.
still an honorable mention because you would have. It's either right under Mario Kart, so it's not even.
Yeah.
It's like you would have either.
Yeah.
Made it, but it's still an honorable mention. Melee is an
Yeah.
amazing game.
Like if it wasn't Mario Kart, I would have had, or if we were allowed to have more from the same franchise, I probably would have had Mario Sunshine, maybe
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Mario Sunshine / Melee type of thing. I think at
That
least.
makes sense.
So, yeah.
There's
Absolutely.
probably just for context, we're probably gonna talk about future games in future episodes.
1000%. Yeah, we could
we're
do
gonna
like
forget
another
one.
like 3x3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna forget 100%.
We could revisit this concept later to like some other time and like with games that we haven't already spoken about, essentially.
Yeah, it's very
I
true.
could talk about 9 other games.
God's
Trust.
sake,
Oh yeah, we
easily,
definitely can.
Some of them are like this list of the next 9 for me are gonna be fucking funny because I already know like.
We can definitely bring it up in a future
Yeah.
episode. 100%. We
That's
can definitely do that.
Do you want to go on your list now?
Let's go with my list.
Let's
go.
go.
Before I show my screen,
Mhm.
I'm pretty confident you guys know 1, 2, that you're gonna expect on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, for
Yeah.
sure.
So we
The
obviously
other
already know that Soul Silver's in it. It's gonna be a Persona
Yes.
game, obviously.
You guys already know Bully's on it because I
Yeah,
said it before.
That's a good point too.
Soda.
Persona's on here. We're gonna talk about
We're not gonna say
Persona.
which one, but I
No.
already know which one.
And then there's the other ones, and I feel like some of them are gonna be a bit odd. Like you've heard me talk about every single game on here, except for maybe one.
Gino's gonna have that sweet McDonald's game that came out on the DS that was like
Oh,
lost in media for the
God.
longest time. Oh, Spider-Man Friend or Foe! Oh my god!
These are cute. I
Friendship
like
Bundle,
these.
I could have.
So-
Ah, fuck it. I knew South Park somehow would have made it for you.
Yeah, yeah.
South Park had to be on here. Which one do you want to talk about first?
This is a tough one. Maybe Fire Emblem Awakening.
I was
it's
gonna
the
say
one
Fire
game
Emblem
that
sounds
you
good.
don't talk about ever.
Fire Emblem Awakening is arguably the best game I've ever played on the 3DS.
That's
Okay,
fair.
and for me to say this, okay, Johnny, who's hopefully watching this,
Love you, Johnny.
will know
Again.
that my dad at one point went through this phase of buying and selling games. He was being like that game like seller.
Was he
thing. I don't know
really?
if he was- At one point, for like
Wow,
fucking
no
2
kidding.
months. Okay,
That's so funny.
and he bought Fire Emblem, Path of Raid, not Path of Raid, the one on the Wii, whichever fucking one that was. He bought the one that
I'll
was
do
on the Wii.
research.
And me and Johnny were playing it one day at my house, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, the fact that they fucking die."
Radiant Dawn.
I think it was Radiant
Okay.
Dawn. If it's the one on the Wii, but we were playing that one, and I'm like, "This game looks really cool, but it's really hard." So I was like, "Oh fuck."
The
this is
Ravens
like
are
all-
very good.
Yeah, but like this is also like Gino from like grade 11. Like,
Yeah,
this
so
is, like,
if we
sorry,
thought
grade,
Gino's
like, 8.
mechanics and shit were bad now, like
Yeah, like this was like way worse. This is like when Gino was a fucking shit post in the game.
Oh
Right?
my
So, like,
god.
anything that was hard was fucking hard. Okay, so like I didn't get it. The gameplay was fucking weird. Like you're like managing one character and like it's a bit different. So on the 3DS, the 3DS that just came out, and I got there. I was looking through the eShop and I saw the demo for Fire Emblem Awakening. And I played the demo and I was like, wow, this game was so much better. I felt like it just the fact that it was handheld,
yeah.
like the way it looked was just so much better. I was like, I think I'm gonna play this game.
It
So I
helps
bought
out with
it.
that more like that casual aspect.
I agree.
You know? Yeah.
Also, question G.
Yeah.
Was this the game that you played when we were watching that horror movie at Lucas Condo that one
No,
time?
That's
No?
Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop
Okay,
Distance.
dude.
That's such an
That was
oddly
Kingdom Hearts
specific
Dream
thing. I
Drop
love it.
Distance. No, because me and John were pissing when I was playing I was at the final boss for Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and I was at Lucas' house for the horror movie.
Oh,
Fire
this
Emblem
one-
Awakening, I think arguably, I put the most hours in after Pokemon.
Is this the only 3DS Fire Emblem game, by the way?
No, it's
Okay,
not. I played all the
because
other ones
okay,
too.
I was gonna
because,
say
like,
because I remember
after
you
this one,
playing
I
one of
started
them. I
playing
wasn't
every single
sure.
one.
Okay, perfect.
But I think I've put over like 250 hours into Fire Emblem Awakening.
Okay, fair enough.
Easy. I played this game so much. There's a thing in this game where you can marry character, like there's social, there's like support links where like you could like sort of like C to S, and when you're S, you like marry the characters off, and then there's children in the game, and your children
Marry
gain the
children.
stat. No, but you marry, and then they get married, and then the kids from the future, like it's like the way the concept works, like the kids from the future come to help you fight in like the present or whatever, and like they inherit the stats of the parents. Like there's like a fucking min maxing thing you can do,
Mm-hmm.
which I did like my third playthrough. I was like fucking min maxing every character. Some of the characters I made were so fucking broken.
Oh,
it's
I know what
crazy.
exactly you're talking about because you tried to explain to me this one time, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, like, you have to,
Yeah, I
like
remember
it's all
that.
about min. Like and Johnny played this game too.
It's
convinced
like
Johnny to play this game.
competitive breeding in Pokemon almost,
Yes,
but more
yes,
retarded.
it's literally competitive breeding in Pokemon more
With
retarded. That's really what it is.
people.
It's literally what it is. And I remember Johnny played it the first time, okay? And he didn't min like when you play this game any game I find when you play it, you shouldn't min max the first time. You should
No,
just
just
enjoy
have
it the
fun,
way it is.
exactly.
Like even
Yeah.
for Persona, we'll get into it. I played it without min maxing every time. I just
I like that
fucking played it
Persona's
the way it
number
is.
one top left and everything too.
It was
That was
That's it, yeah.
intentional, of course.
Yeah. Like so for Fire Emblem Awakening, I played it casually, and Johnny played it casually the first time too. Then I taught him the ways of min-maxing Fire Emblem Awakening, and he's like, "Yeah, gee, my life changed forever. Gale Force is just the most broken ability of all time." For context, Gale Force is if you killed an enemy unit, you got to act again.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's actually very
It's
good.
So and only
So you
female
just like
characters
chain
can
it,
get
fuck.
it. Yeah, and female characters were the only ones that could get it because
God,
only a
wow.
specific class that was locked to females could get it. So this whole
Amazing.
fucking thing.
Jeez.
So
where you had to
girls are
pass
fucking
it
S
over-
plus tier.
Literally,
Life on
girls
easy mode.
characters, literally, girls characters are life on easy mode. That's literally what it was. And you had to-
Shocking. Are we surprised?
But are we
Moment.
surprised? But and the way you had to do it was you had to inherit Gale Force to as many characters as possible because it's the most broken ability ever. So you have to just get it to everybody. It was so
Fucking
fun. I put so many
Inbreeding
hours into it.
simulator, but with magic.
Literally.
God.
But it's such a good game. The story was amazing. Oh, it's such a fucking classic. I love Fire Emblem Awakening. It's the best Fire Emblem game I've ever played. I played all the new ones up until this point. Like ever since Awakening, I played every single new one, and they're all good. But this one just hits
Yeah.
different. And the reason why it's that good is because this was supposed to be the last game they ever made.
Oh.
Ooh.
They was supposed to this was supposed to be the last one. They were supposed to go out a bit. Like they were supposed to just like close Fire Emblem for like forever.
And it.
And then this game came out, and then Fire Emblem's the biggest thing ever fucking for Nintendo. And
know,
like, they have like
yeah.
fucking 30 billion characters.
And
in
because
Smash.
of
Yeah.
that, now that's 75% of Smash characters are Fire Emblem
Because of this
characters.
game, there's
That's why.
7 characters in Smash.
Oh
I'm
my
telling you right now, because
God.
of this game.
Oh my
Insanity.
God. Twin sanity, if you would.
But yeah, that's Fire Emblem Awakening.
Do you remember
It's a fucking
Yokai Watch
classic.
on the 3DS?
Low-key Yokai Watch could have made this list.
That's so funny.
I know.
Wow.
I don't think it will
Wow.
ever make it, but it was
No.
consideration for making it.
I
It
remember
was
watching
really
it played. I'm like, yeah, if I was
It's
a kid
really
and Pokemon
interesting.
didn't exist, this could have been like the thing.
It was really
That's
fun.
it.
The
Mhm.
first game was really fun. The second game was like, I felt like it was not as good.
Is that where you like kind of dropped the ball with it? It's almost like Fossil Fighters essentially.
Yes,
but if the second
but
game
it was
wasn't
still,
good,
but
let's
the
say.
second game was still good.
'Cause-
It
yeah,
was just
exactly.
not as
In
good as the
theory,
first,
like,
the first one
'cause
was amazing.
we didn't even know the
first one.
second game came out. Honestly,
Exactly. This one I knew the second
Yeah.
game came out. It wasn't.
We
as
knew
good.
about the 3DS one eventually, and that was the bad one, like the really
yeah,
bad one.
the,
The
fucking
lame
really
ending,
bad
yeah.
one.
Yeah, literally, fuck.
But yeah, Yokai Watch was a really, really good game. I remember we were talking shit about it, then I
Of
bought it.
course,
Me and
yeah.
I was talking shit about it with Dom. Me and Dom were talking shit about it. Like this game sounds so fucking garbage. I'm like, yeah, I know this game's
Yeah.
fucking shit. Then I bought it. I'm like, Dom, this game's fucking good. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, no, it's
Shit.
actually really fucking good.
So jokes, man.
Yeah, that one's really good. But Fire Emblem that's where I'm at with
Mhm.
that. What's the next one you guys are curious about?
I think
Uh,
John should ask, but I think I know where he's gonna go with it.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, never
The
mind.
Sacred Cards?
Yeah.
I know
Yu-Gi-Oh!
what
The
I'm gonna ask
Sacred
next, then.
Cards. I remember I bought this game for $5
Damn, what a steal.
for back in the day. we were in Florida and we were in like the
That too,
GameStop.
real quick. A lot of games Gino got was because he's in Florida, just fucking around. Essentially,
That's facts. No, it's
yeah,
straight up
that's
facts.
how you got Fossil Fighters, no?
That's how I
Yeah.
got Fossil Fighters. I got
The Yu-Gi-Oh
well,
game?
I could talk about Persona, the story about that one, 'cause that's a fucking whole other thing.
Yeah.
But for Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards, I got this game on the Game Boy like when I was like 7 years old
Jesus.
for $5
Yeah,
in like the fucking like bins or whatever.
it's massive.
And I played this game, and for people who know Yu-Gi-Oh, it's a very like complicated-ish game. This game made it even more complicated because like they added so many extra bullshit things to it. But I sucked at it growing up. I literally just fucking kept losing to the same characters. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And then just one day, everything just clicked, and I was a fucking pro. I knew
Yeah, you're like,
everything.
oh no, I understand perfectly.
I know
what to do.
everything that's going on. I knew every fucking card to put in my deck. The story was like the original, like the best arc in Yu-Gi-Oh probably ever, like unanimously, is the fucking like Battle City tournament.
Yeah.
So like you get to see all the classic characters. You get to fight all their fucking like things. There's all these other extra side characters because you're not playing as Yugi. You're playing as your like own character.
You're not playing as Yu-Gi-Oh in this game.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm
You
playing as
actually fight-
Yu-Gi-Oh and Yu-Gi-Oh.
But this
Yu-Gi-Oh's
game
my
for
favorite
me
character.
holds a special place because I'm so good. Like I find there's
Uncharted.
not many games I'm very very good at. Like there's some like most of the games on here I can say like Persona. I would say out of all the people we know I'm like the expert at it. I would say I'm very good at Pokemon. Fire Emblem I'm probably the best that we know at it because
Yeah,
no one else
because you're the
plays
one
except
who's played
Johnny.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
South Park I'm a fucking master at this fucking
Yeah.
game. And then Sacred Cards is the one game I know for a fact I am a fucking like really good at this game. If the speed run wasn't fucking complete dog shit where you have to like fucking glitch the game kind of.
Oh, like manipulate it a little bit, like.
You have to I don't
mm.
like manipulating in the speed. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion. Manipulating looks cool
No,
when
I
you're watching
agree.
it, but like
That's
I
why
just don't.
Maxima I like, because there's no manipulation really. Like it's just kind of like pray, fuck, like.
Like I showed
pray
John,
at the very end.
you're basically glitching 5 cards in your opening hand every game. You're basically just Exodiaing every
Yeah.
game.
It's the way that
And I'm like,
Destiny
that's
board,
so
right?
fucking shit. Yeah, the Destiny board. You're just Destiny boarding every game. I'm like, that's so fucking dog
Exodia.
shit. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just play the game normally and beat it as fast as I can.
Yeah,
it's never gonna be
exactly.
faster than that. So it's like really fucking upsetting. But like, I love this game so fucking much. It's the best fucking Yu-Gi-Oh game in my opinion. But that's also because we have biases. There's obviously other ones. Like
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh GX Duel Academy was another one that was really good.
Good game on.
Let me tell you,
Get you.
Duel Links was the best game ever.
But Sacred Cards for me just holds a
Iffy
special place.
decisions. Duel Links has some iffy decisions about ban
Yes.
lists
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
and what should be limited and not. But like, that's again another topic for this
That's also
another episode.
Bring Totally Awesome to Duel Links.
totally awesome.
The best
Surprise
card of
it.
all time.
He might actually come eventually.
Damn.
Eventually.
If it does, then I will.
Ooh, I'm gonna sum.
Yeah, I'm gonna friggin' sum everywhere.
So Pat, what was the one you wanted to see from the?
Oh, friends or foe, 1000%. I wanted to hear.
Okay.
I wanted to hear Gino's opinion on that.
So when I was thinking of the 9 games on here,
Yes.
I was having a hard time trying to pinpoint which games to put. I knew this is I'm gonna tell you right now. Persona was automatically on here. Soul Silver was
Obviously.
automatically on here.
Obviously.
Fractured Butthole was automatically.
I
on
didn't even
here.
think about that, but that's an obvious one
Yeah.
too.
Fire Emblem Awakening was automatically on here,
Yes.
and Dragon Quest V was automatically on here. So the other 3, SpongeBob, Spider-Man, and Yu-Gi-Oh they could kind of be interchanged with a bunch of like honorable mentions I'm gonna mention after that I was thinking of.
Okay.
But Spider-Man for me on the Wii, I played this
Wii.
game so fucking much. I felt like as most people know, I'm a very big Spider-Man fan. I love Spider-Man so
Spider-Man is
fucking
epic, yeah.
much. So I fucking love him. I grew up with Spider-Man, the Tom Raimi,
Tom Raimi?
Sam Raimi, Tom Raimi. I was thinking of fucking Tom Holland for the
Yeah.
movie, but
That's about-
Sam Raimi movies are like a part of my childhood. I fucking love them. I love
Yeah.
Spider-Man to this day. And this was the one Spider-Man game I had. I had this fucking shitpost Spider-Man 3 game on my Game Boy. It was
Oh,
fucking dog shit.
yeah. Yep,
So
yep.
playing this on my Wii was so cool, and the fact that you didn't even have to play as Spider-Man, you weren't locked to him. You could play any fucking villain
Yeah.
you wanted. So I used to play as Green Goblin, I used to play as Venom, I used to play as fucking
Yeah.
like any character I wanted, and you could do it for each level because you unlocked characters as you were beating them, right? So like the first like world you beat Green Goblin, so you unlock Green Goblin, you can use him for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
You'll beat
It
Venom.
was
you
kind of
get
like
them up-
Ultimate Alliance if it was like better at the time.
I
Especially,
think so,
I
yeah.
didn't like Ultimate Alliance all that much.
And I find the combat was so cool, and like just the way
It's a lot of people's favorite Spider-Man game
Five
ever.
times.
Yeah.
I beat the game like 5 or 6 times. Like They're just so fucking fun, and you just collect as many characters as you can. The final boss was Mysterio, which I found fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio.
And I
Spider-Man
fucking
2
love this
moments,
game.
pretty much.
Like when I was trying to
Yeah.
find different games from each console. Like if I was trying, like you know what I mean, like I was trying to pick.
Yeah, like not all just have DS games for everyone, or like all
You know what I mean? Like I was
PS2 or
trying to
whatever.
pick different consoles for each one.
Yeah.
And I was like, the best Wii game that I could think of was Spider-Man Friend or Foe, or like.
Did you ever play the PS4 one?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's worth a play for if you ever have
It is
the
definitely
opportunity.
worth a play. It's definitely worth a play. I just find like this one has like the nostalgia to it.
I could genuinely, next time I see you, I could literally like, kind of like lend it to you because we have it digitally on the PS5 for free because we have Miles Morales. I got 1,000% lends it to you. Yeah.
Because I find this game won't be beat, even though the Spider-Man. I know the new Spider-Man game is really good. And I played it for the launch. I brought it. To I think it was Simone's house we played it, but
it's along the lines of like Odyssey, where like the mechanics aren't that hard to master, but even though you do, you feel like a fucking godsend. You're like, man, I'm the best.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the best person to play this game ever.
But I think it's still never gonna top this only because of the nostalgia. That's the only like it probably plays better, but it's just the nostalgia won't beat it.
Oh yeah, of course. It's a GameCube game, I think. Friend or Foe. So
Friend or Foe is a Wii game.
You sure it's not GameCube?
I had it on the Wii.
Oh, okay.
I had it on my Wii, so I used to use the nunchucks to fucking beat people up. It was fucking crazy. But I fucking love this game.
You're like a ninja using nunchucks to beat people up.
Yes, sir.
Oh my lord.
Editor, throw up the clip of Afro Ninja doing the backflip.
Great.
And by editor, I mean me. Brain dies.
Oh shit.
I'll try to remember.
What's the next one, boys?
I think we could complete that bottom portion. We'll talk a bit about South Park. Yeah.
All right. For people who don't know, I love South Park. It is my favorite fucking non-anime show of all time. I fucking love it. It makes me fucking laugh more than any other show or anything I've ever seen in my life. I love dark humor.
Yeah.
So fucking much. And for people who don't know me personally, I am like the happiest person you can ever meet.
Yeah, okay, Gino.
I don't like roasting people. I don't like fucking saying all this shit.
Gino says like depression snaps at like 6 a.m. of him threatening to like just like end it all and like live feed it to me, and like I was just telling like, G, please just leave me alone. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Like,
man.
yeah, like please, I have school at 8 a.m.
Gino, please, fuck, I don't care, man. If you're gonna do it, just fucking do it.
But this show makes me fucking piss so much for how mean it is. It makes me fucking laugh. And then this game is just hilarious. And I find the fact that they're superheroes. Like I played the first game too. The first game's amazing. I love the first game. But I 100%ed this fucking game. I 100%ed the main game. I 100%ed all the DLC. I fucking beat the game on the hardest difficulty. And
we say the line.
Wait, what?
On 3, we say the line. 1, 2, 3. But are we surprised?
Are we surprised?
There we go.
But this game is so fun. The combat is so it's kind of like Fire Emblem, where it's like grid based, but like it's a smaller grid, and like the way you.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So like they're just roasting each other like mid fight. And there's like the ultimate moves in this game make me fucking piss. Like the Tweak and Craig gay ultimate is like my favorite fucking ultimate move in any video game ever.
Gay ultimate.
Literally, it's the gay ultimate. They like hold hands, like the fucking anime like gay ultimate, and then like everyone gets confused, and like it does like a fucking billion damage to everyone.
Astounding.
It's so OP. I love this game, and
no one's safe.
No one is safe in South Park, and I find that fucking amazing. Like, they're not cutting corners. Everyone's getting fucking roasted.
Exactly.
No one is safe.
No one is safe. And I used to fucking abuse, like, so you had 3 starting classes in this game. You had, like, the fucking, like, Bruiser, but, like, which fucking sucked dick. Like, you don't even fucking play it. There's the Pyro guy, and then there's, like, the Quickster. If you didn't pick the Quickster, I don't know what the fuck you were doing. You give an extra movement every turn.
The Quickster.
The Quickster.
Disappear.
But like then you just get, when you unlock the DLC and you get Kenny's fucking like powers, it's just over. Like I at least just fucking play the DLC. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the guy from all the way across the fucking map, and he's gonna lower his defense, and then the same move I use on myself, it heals me. Alright, sick. Then you like fight Michael Jackson.
Damn.
At Casa Bonita.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
No, but I fucking love it. It's such a fucking amazing game. It's so fucking funny. I can't even talk about the one part that made me fucking piss because it's fucking racist.
Yeah.
It was so fucking funny, and like, oh my god, it's fucking crazy. And there's so many like side things happening to it like the same time. It's like fucking crazy. You have Randy doing his own fucking thing.
Randy being Randy.
Randy being Randy. There's so many fucking things going on, and like they make it interesting because like the story is only 3 days after the original one, or like a day after the original one. So it's like they could keep making South Park games, and I'm never gonna get old of it because it's always the same. Like just gonna be like the next day, and they're just changing it because they're in fourth grade, they're in fifth grade, so they could literally just be like, oh, next day we're like tomorrow we're playing fucking like Indians and fucking aliens or something, and then just fucking like that's gonna be a whole game on just that itself instead of superheroes. So it's just fucking hilarious. I fucking love South Park so fucking much.
Classic, we love it.
It's one of the shows like I just couldn't get into, honestly.
It's not for everybody.
No,
it's really
no,
not.
exactly.
It's not for
I have
everybody.
no issues with anyone who likes watching it. I'm sure it's a great show in its own respect. It's the humor that it never tickled my fancy.
It never clicked.
It's not
with
for
me.
everybody. There's different like there's people
That's
who like
totally
The
fine,
Office
though.
and there's people who
Yeah.
like South Park.
And there's people that know what a good TV show is.
Literally.
Gee, you need to watch Invincible, by the way. So
I really do. I've been seeing the clips. It looks really fucking good.
it's ridiculous. I got my dad and Holden into it.
Yeah, I really.
Oh,
Is it on Netflix?
Amazon Prime.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's the
I'll
only
figure
thing.
out to watch it.
You could do John's Glitch and get free Amazon Prime for a month, and
It's
just
true.
watch
Very
it
true.
because the next
Then just
thing's
grind it
gonna-
out.
Yeah, because the next season I think
Wait, I
it's gonna
think
be
I
like
have
next year.
Amazon.
So.
I have to figure it out. I'm gonna look it up after.
If someone has Amazon Prime, then you could get Prime TV for free. I'm pretty sure is how it works. So
I think so. Yeah, something like
Yeah, I'll
that.
figure it out.
yeah,
Anyways, Pat, what's one you want to see next for the list?
Dragon Quest. I feel like Dragon Quest needs a bit more
Oh, yeah.
context.
Okay.
It's a game I'm not
So for Dragon
1,000%
Quest-
familiar with. I remember someone got it for their birthday a million years ago. I'm like, wow, this looks ridiculously cool, and it was on the DS.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 9 was amazing. So
Okay.
I would have put Dragon Quest 9 on here, but I beat Dragon Quest 5, so I'm
Ah.
putting it on here.
Is it on the Super Nintendo? Is that what I'm?
So Dragon Quest 5 was on the Super Famicom, and I played the English translated version on my phone, and that's how I beat
That's why I looked at
And
the
I bought-
Famicom.
Okay.
I'm like, there's no way Gino played a whole game in Japanese.
it. No, I didn't.
Okay,
I
that makes
fucking
more
played
sense.
it
Got
on
it.
my phone. But I
On his
bought the
phone.
DS remake like a few months ago because I just wanted to have it, even though I'm probably not going to touch it because I'm just going to play it on my phone if I ever do.
Yeah.
But this game, like Dragon Quest is the classic RPG game.
Yeah.
It's literally the originator of RPG games.
Yeah.
It's literally the fucking first one.
Mhm.
And this game, the story was so good. Like you're think of it this way. I'm gonna just give you like a brief of the beginning of the game. Like the first like fucking 2 hours. You're a kid on a journey with your dad, and you find out like later on that your dad was a king of like this fucking country of whatever, and like you're just roaming the world because like your mom got fucking frozen or killed or something, and you're traveling the world. Then your dad dies, and you become a slave for 10 years.
10
And then
years
you
a
fuck-
slave.
No, literally,
God.
you're literally a slave for 10 years. I'm playing this game.
Oh, so
holy
that's where
shit,
they
this
got
is
the
fucking-
idea from.
Oh my God. But you're
I
a
can't believe
slave
they
for
based
10
slavery off of
years?
Dragon Quest V. Unbelievable.
Oh Jesus!
Sorry,
But you're a
go on.
slave for 10 years, and then you break out, and then the guy who killed your dad and like 10 years before is like
Killing your dad.
ruling the whole like world or whatever. So you have to try and like basically do your own thing. So you're like fucking traveling the world. You end up getting married in this game. You have children in this game. Then like shit happens, but like just the way it progresses was so cool. The enemies you fight in this game, the artwork is just fucking classic. I fucking love it so much. Like the slimes are so cute, and like all the fucking enemies. Are
Yeah, they're
like
iconic.
Their
The
iconic
slimes.
fucking look, and just the combat is my style of combat. It's just turn based,
Yeah.
classic turn based.
Basic,
Do your
just,
thing,
yeah, literally.
and
Yeah.
it's such a good game. I would recommend it. It's fucking beautiful. Like Dragon Quest 9 for me was amazing. I just never beat it, but I got really, 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 really far. And I think I just need to min max myself to beat that game because like, in that game you have to like create characters, and you could create them in different classes, and you have to like, keep changing classes and shit, which fucking bothered me.
Mhm.
I just like sticking to one thing and just fucking beating it.
And roll with it, yeah.
Yeah, like in this game, there's no you're just your character. You get the spells you get. Like this game reminds me of Earthbound type of thing, but except Earthbound's a bit more weird.
Earthbound's like,
This is like-
it's like given to you,
Right.
essentially.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's like your Ness.
Yeah.
You have your fucking PK moves or like the PSI moves.
Yeah, yeah.
And no other like that's what you're stuck with. You're not fucking switching to a fucking monk where you can't use
No.
fucking spell. You're straight up only doing that. This game was like that, which I like.
Yeah.
And it's just a classic. It's the oldest game on here.
It's a certified
I think
classic.
Yeah, I think it came out in like 1990 something.
Yeah, Super Famicom era. It was
Yeah, it's a fucking
around
classic.
then. Yeah.
I love Dragon Quest. It's a fucking beautiful game.
Dragon Ball Z be like.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Should.
So we only
like-
have 2
we have
games left.
Wait, you talking about SpongeBob, right?
No, we did not.
Let's go for it.
This is not this is including also the original one. Like,
Okay,
this is the,
like
the
the
new one, and this is
pre-
also
Yeah.
Bikini Bottom and
Battle
the
of Bikini, the
rehydrated
original.
put together.
Because growing up on Johnny's GameCube, because like, the funny thing about the GameCube is Johnny had his GameCube with his games on it, and then my cousin Giordano had the GameCube with different games on it. So I got to experience like almost every type of game
Yeah.
on the GameCube, and me and Johnny played so many good ones, but I didn't own any of them, so I can't say like, oh, it's one of the best games I've ever played. I never owned it, so
Yeah.
I can't just say like, oh, it was amazing. Like, I love Pokemon Coliseum and like Gale of Darkness, but I would think my Pokemon saw too, right? But it's not like better than Soul
good
Silver,
point.
right?
Never.
But it was one of the best games I played on the GameCube.
Very fair.
Also, I played the Digimon fighting game on there, which me and Johnny love to play. It's so fucking fun. That one's not gonna make my list either. But we played Battle of Bikini Bottom so much, and we love that game. It's a fucking classic. And then when I finally got to play it again on the PS4, it just reaffirmed to me how great of a game it is. And just SpongeBob is just an iconic part of
my
our
God,
childhood.
It's like my favorite cartoon ever. So
Literally,
Absolutely,
I fucking love SpongeBob.
absolutely.
And when you think about it, you're like, this game did everything right for a SpongeBob game. I know there's the movie game apparently is really good too, but I don't think it's anywhere close to Battle for Bikini. But I don't think they're ever gonna make a SpongeBob game anywhere close to being as good as this game.
whatever they did, like it just worked way
It
too
was
well.
just fucking perfect, and like each character does their own thing. Like SpongeBob was just fucking doing his bubble shit, and Patrick's just a fucking thicky, and then like Sandy's just overpowered, she just flies everywhere. But it was
Yeah.
so fucking fun. My other favorite SpongeBob game was a game I had on my Game Boy. It was SpongeBob Lights Camera Action, I think.
Oh my
Okay.
god, yeah,
Like
I
Game
remember
Boy?
that.
I had
you
the
had to play as
SpongeBob
all
movie game
four.
on Game
Oh
Boy.
my
That was
god, so,
insane. One of my
so
favorite
That
games
was
of all
good
time
too.
at the time.
But I wanted, like I said, I wanted to put like different consoles. Like this is technically the GameCube,
Yeah.
if you want to put it that way, because like technically like Bully's the PS. Sorry, South Park's the PS4.
yeah.
But like I wanted to like have it very. Like, I love Battle Bottom more, but like the Lights Camera Action in the Game Boy was a really like close second for like a SpongeBob game if I wanted to do that. But like I think it speaks for itself. It's just a classic fucking game. Like
Yeah.
it's just so
Yeah.
fucking good. Like anyone could pick it up and play it. Like Glizzy fucking was picking it up and fucking played it.
That's
like,
it. He
when I was a kid.
enjoyed it.
Gino,
He loved
look.
I
Look, I'm
fucking love
playing a game, Gino. Look.
Oh my
I love
god,
Lizzie so much. Good kid.
he's such a good kid.
I fucking
I
love
guess
it.
we could get your opinions on the 2 games that were previously mentioned. So, whichever one you want to start with, you can
Well,
go. first.
I'll go with Bully first, and I
Okay.
gotta thank John for showing me Bully, because I never would have thought I would have put Bully on here, but the game made me laugh so fucking much, and like I don't like those type of games where it's like I don't like playing GTA. Like I play GTA like a fucking retard. I literally just run around and just beat people up. But that's what I was doing in Bully. But in Bully, it made me care.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like just like
Because you
when I'm
can't
playing
fully
GTA
kill anyone, so you never really get that.
No,
like,
but it's not
that
even.
satisfaction
I don't
kind
even
of
think
thing,
it's
you
about
know?
killing anyone.
Yeah.
I genuinely think when I would play GTA at like someone's house or something, I genuinely did not care about the story. I would just be like, okay, let's just beat people up. In Bully, I genuinely cared about like doing the side quests. I cared about doing the other stuff. I cared about going to do the bike races. I cared about doing all this other side shit. In GTA, I literally just wanted to run and beat people up, and it was like, oh, okay, whatever. I played it for like 20 minutes, and then I was done. Bully, legit, I played it every day. After I finished work, I literally would fucking get on my computer and fucking play it. While John was streaming, I'd be literally playing in the background. I fucking loved this game. I loved playing it,
My
and I
God.
definitely think it was worth 100%. And it was fucking worth it.
Absolutely.
It was so fucking fun.
Even Pat, like if you ever,
I've never
You
played
would
it.
love Bully. I genuinely
honestly,
think you would love it.
honestly disagree with that statement.
I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I fucking
Mhm.
love it. I think it's.
I feel like it's worth a try.
definitely
Whether
think
you
it's worth
like
a
it or
try.
not, that's
Yeah.
up to you entirely.
Like
definitely
looking at
recommend
Gino's
it.
list, like honestly, like besides Soul Silver, like I don't think I would have. Well, and Dragon Quest, because I've never played a Dragon Quest game, but I've wanted to. But like every other game, it's just like no. but I've never played Friend or Foe, and I know how good that game is.
You would
know?
love Friend or Foe. Like
Yeah.
out of all the games on here, you would love Friend or Foe the
Mhm.
most. 100%.
Persona I tried years ago, but I also have
Yeah, but
Persona 5
you
for
played
free
the
with on my
yeah, but you
PS5.
played the
So.
word like Johnny's playing Persona 3 2 as his first one.
Hmm.
It's an older game. Like
Exactly.
think of it like if you're playing fucking Gen 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not
Yeah.
playing it to its full. Like
It's
John
so
got to play
different
his
compared
first
to
one
now.
as Persona 5.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's fucking amazing. We'll get into Persona now because it's the
Yeah,
last
may
game
as
on
well.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
The story about Persona. Okay, I have to give this fucking full story. This is gonna be like the longest part of my thing. Like, everything else was fucking pretty fast. For Persona, when me and Johnny spoke up, we did the Squires. Me, Johnny, Mateo. We had one of the people who was older than me when I was starting was a guy named Ivan. Him and his brother Alexi, which I'm sure John's probably met. It was one of
Yes.
Peter and Marco's friends growing up. But they were in the Squires with me, and the older brother was like our head guy. He was in charge of it. And we went to this fucking convention thing, and he was playing Persona 3, the one you have, but he was playing on his PSP. Oh my god! And I saw him play it. I'm like, "What are you playing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm playing Persona." And he was like playing. I'm like, "Oh, this game looks so fucking cool." And he's like, "Yeah, no, it's really fucking sick." He was explaining to me, I'm like, "Oh, this game looks fucking sick." So then I watched the YouTube video about Persona 4. I'm like, "Oh, this game looks fucking crazy. I have to play this." So I go on the PlayStation 3 upstairs at my nana's house. I bought it. It was only for the Vita.
Oh my god.
I did not
Happens.
own a Vita.
Holden did that with the game too back in the dud day. Yeah.
So I was just like, fuck, I really want to play this game. I don't own a fucking Vita. So I tried my best to try and find a way to play this fucking game, and I couldn't do it. So I was fucking like urging. I was having these urges to play this game, especially because it wasn't the point that I didn't play it. I didn't know if it was good yet. It was more just like, I have this game. I can't play it because I don't have the console because I'm a fucking idiot. I really want to play it now because I don't have it. So it's like making me want to get the console. So then one day, I made my cousin Giordano get it on his PS Vita. Like he linked because he's like, oh gee, I don't link my account. Doesn't matter if you want to link yours, so you could play Persona on my PS Vita while you're at my house. I don't mind. And I played it for like the first like 2 dungeons. I'm like, this game's fucking amazing. I need to get the fucking Vita. I have to play this fucking game. So I got Lucas's PS Vita that he never fucking touched. I'm like, Lucas,
Oh
can
my
I borrow your
God.
PS Vita so I can play this game? Yeah, no problem. G. I fucking was like obsessed with this fucking game. This game's a fucking masterpiece. It's the greatest game I've ever played in my fucking life. I don't think it will ever be topped. The story is fucking insane. The combat is just what I like. It's turn-based. It's not too fucking complicated. It does everything it has to do. There's the social element where you go talk to other characters. It makes you want to talk to people. It's not like you just breezing through the game, just not wanting to do anything. It's really just you have to talk to people to get benefits, to do shit. Like, oh, it's just a fucking masterpiece. I fucking love this
God.
game so fucking much. I recommend it to fucking everybody. My goal is to convert people to try and play this game at least once. It's my
See,
fucking goal.
when you told me try out Persona 5, I was like, you know what? It's a good place to start for Persona, just because like obviously I can't play. This game's only on the Vita, right?
This game is on the Vita, but now it's on the computer, which was
Okay, on the computer.
Yes.
See, it's
It's on-
something that I would potentially give a try when I do get my computer and everything's like
Yes.
better in the future. But like you telling me to play Persona 5, it gave me a good like look at the whole Persona world itself, and I enjoyed it very much. I'm not gonna lie.
like you experienced it almost at it. Like I think of it this way: Persona 5 Royal is tied with Golden for me. It's just for me, Persona 4 Golden was the first one I played.
right?
And I think the story for this one just hits different. I literally was getting like emotional. I don't get emotional for anything.
But I was sad
everyone knows-
with
No.
Ryuji.
No, but you see, like for you, when you're playing Persona 4 Golden, you're gonna enjoy it. But because Persona 5 Royal was your first game, you're gonna like it more. I'm gonna tell you right now, because
Yeah.
Persona 5 Royal perfected everything from this game, except for like just the characters for me are just better in this game. But like, dude, Persona is just a perfect franchise. It's so good. And then there's the community. Like, I played a lot of games from this franchise. It's not only Persona. There's like all these other ones, like Shin Megami Tensei. There's all these other ones that I fucking have on my DS and my fucking shit. Like, I have like, all of them, almost. And they're not as good as this one, only because the other ones are so fucking hard and they're so complicated, and the story is so convoluted that it makes no fucking sense. That
Oh
you're
yeah.
like, what the fuck is going? I'm literally like, the world's fucking ending, and I'm like, okay, we have to find these fucking people that are in this fucking Tokyo that's in another fucking dimension. I'm like, oh, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, fucking, like in this
God.
game, it's like, oh, you're in high school, you do your test, you leave. It's like, oh, you have to go to the other world to like fucking save like people from fucking dying. You're like, oh shit, well, that's fucking insane. And then you're like, oh, we exit the world so we can do other shit. It's like, oh wow, there's actually stuff to do. It's interesting. It's like not as fucking dark. It's like doing its thing. And the other game's like, yeah, no, there's fucking demons everywhere. People are fucking croaking. I'm like, holy shit. Like, people are just getting fucking killed for no reason. Like, oh, fuck.
My God.
Like, that's why Persona for me is the best thing I've ever played. I literally try my best to recommend it to everyone, and every single person that I've recommended it to has enjoyed it. There's not been one person. Like, Persona 3 pad, it sucks because that's the worst one to recommend to people. And it pisses me off.
You were obsessed.
Because
Well, not obsessed, but you loved that game back then too.
No, I love Persona 3. It's just the problem is if it's your first one and you're not used to RPG, like you're used to Pokemon as your RPG,
Yeah.
like that's your knowledge is
Yeah.
that. So for you, when you're basing it off that, you're like, wow, this is really fucking shit. Like the dungeon crawling in that game is fucking horrendous. Oh, it pisses me off. Like, it's the first one because I guarantee if you would have played this one, you would have enjoyed it way more. I don't know if you would have loved it 100% like I do or like John does. Like,
Because it's
like,
another
like,
one of those things that I didn't like, quote unquote, grow up with type of thing. What do you think?
yeah,
about
but
it?
but I didn't grow up with this either. I only got into some like a few years ago.
You got into it quite a while ago. This is like grade 7.
2015.
2015.
I thought it was like grade 7, 8.
Oh, was
2015
it?
was
Probably.
grade 9.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, around that time. I would say like around like 8 or 9. I would say. It's like
It
still a
was
long
before.
time
No,
ago.
because
But
I was
like,
still at John Paul when you made me play Persona 3.
that was grade
Positive.
8 then.
So it'd been like 2013,
Damn.
2014.
Yeah, I would say, but like,
Yeah.
I kind of grew up with this game, but it's like John, like the way John likes it. Like John doesn't love it to like fucking my level. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He likes
John
the game. I
fucking
think you would
hates it.
you would be probably a bit less than what he is. I would say if you played it.
I
I
makes
would
the most
highly recommend
sense.
playing 5. It's fucking the best like beginner game for it
Yeah.
because it has everything optimized to like. The
And I have
best
5
way.
free with the PS5.
Exactly.
You get a, like,
I
a huge
honestly-
library of games for free. So
I honestly think you should try it. It's really
no.
good.
Yeah, I will eventually. Honestly,
It's fucking amazing. And you know what it is? It's the type of game where, especially Persona 5 Royal, John got the platinum trophy it without any of the fucking hard struggles of like
Literally.
fucking having to play it 3 times or
yeah,
like
exactly.
Persona 4 Golden. I eventually won a platinum trophy it on my Vita. The problem is I have to min max the game
Yucky.
so that I don't play it like 4 times.
What a nice young man platinuming Persona 4 or Persona 5. I wonder what his friends have to say about this.
Lol.
Capital LOL.
Lol.
Lol. Jonathan's
But yeah.
platinum trophy Persona 5 Royale.
Patrick. Lol.
Patrick
Lol.
replied lol.
That was one of the funniest notifications I ever got on my PlayStation ever. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm like Patrick. It's like Patrick has left a comment on an event. I'm like, oh what? Like, what
God.
event? And it's like, oh, my platinum trophy Persona 5. And you just rolled a wall, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I pulled out my phone to take a picture of it. I'll like pat him cry. Oh my lord,
It's one of my better comedic timed events.
so funny. It's so innocent too. But like,
God. I think my most recent comedic time event was when Gino was saying, "Oh, you know what's funny? The fact that I don't know, I don't speak any Spanish, but the fact that I know Italian, so like I basically just know it." And like 3-second delay. Yeah, you're right, G. That is fun. Oh, G, you're right. That was fun.
oh shit.
Oh,
But yeah, that's
God.
this is my list.
That's the
I had a
list,
few.
baby.
I had a few honorable mentions that I would want. Like Fossil Fighters was
Of
one.
course, yeah,
that's
a big
right
one.
there. I think there was another game. I think it was Rune Factory 4, which you guys never heard of. Which is
No.
what
Nope.
it was a 3DS game I would have put on here. I love that game. It was really
Mhm.
fucking fun. It's think of it like Stardew, but like more like anime-ish. I would
Okay.
say. That's why I kind of knew what was going on, but not really. Like I didn't have to build shit, which is the best part. Like I just had to-
Yeah.
like everything was just there. I just like, oh, I buy this now. I have it. Crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
so it was way easier. But I had to plant crops and stuff, and I had to like fight like the dungeons or
Do
whatever. It
little
was like
stuff
really
and-
fucking
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
That game was really good. Super Mario World was definitely like an honorable mention that I wanted to
Oh,
put
Super
on
Mario
here.
DS I had thought of actually. That would have been an honorable mention.
Yeah,
It
so
was
that's another
good.
fucking
It was
great
good
one
That
too.
was a great game.
But that was one I never played Zelda besides Breath of the Wild and Link
Yeah.
Between Worlds, and I didn't like either of them. They just weren't for me.
No, that's fair, honestly.
And what was the other one I was thinking? That was a fucking random one that I really wanted to put on here. There was a Game Boy game I played a lot of growing up, and I don't think you guys have. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It was called Taz the Tasmanian Tiger.
Not the devil.
Not the devil, the tiger. No, that one.
Let me see if I remember it right, because that game I played a lot of it too, and it was really fucking fun.
Taz the Tasmanian
Tasmanian-
Tiger.
There
Devil.
it is. Yes, sir. Taz the Tasmanian Tiger, and I had it on my Game Boy, and it was really fucking fun. I enjoyed it.
Interesting.
It was like I was the kid where I had all of these Game Boy games. Besides Pokemon, I literally almost barely beat on any of them
Yeah.
because they were so fucking hard. Like,
I
I felt
don't, yeah.
like the Incredibles. I had the Incredibles on the Game Boy. Could never beat it. That shit was fucking hard. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And there's so many fucking games. I had the Crash game on my Game Boy too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never beat it either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Monsters Inc. on the Game Boy. Those are really hard.
Oh, you know what was one game I think we mentioned this. I thought you were gonna put Monster Lab as like an honorable mention. I
Oh,
don't know
that's a good point, but no. I'd have to replay it now, but I honestly was better at that
No.
as a kid than I am now, honestly.
probably.
I don't know
Monster
how I
Lab was a great
fucking
game.
I don't know how I played through Monster Lab as a child and actually made it work cuz like I tried playing it like at least a year or two ago. I think it was before the pandemic, and I tried. I'm like, I literally don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
My God.
Literally no idea. But I that would make for a hilarious like stream
That would be a great
trying to make
stream.
Monster Lab work. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can finally beat the final boss for one.
I tried because I booted it up in my my Wii, and it just like it's impossible. And then my Wii croaked and like broke for real. So now I have like my the Wii that was at my dad's place, but I don't have a save file on that one for Monster Lab, so it's like start from scratch type of thing.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think the last game I probably would have put was probably Wii Sports. Or Wii
Yeah,
Sports Resort.
very
It's
easy.
like
Oh,
another
yeah.
honorable mention, which
It's
is,
such
but
a
I
simple-
find like it was just so.
It was on my
simple.
list and I took it off. Funny enough, I thought about it. I'm like,
Matt.
this could be there. I'm like, nah, I took it off.
I loved Wii Sports for tennis. The tennis was so fucking fun. I
For me, it
played
was
tennis.
there's
Bowling,
something satisfying about beating the shit out of people in boxing.
No, the
Yeah.
boxing, all the games were fun. I just find I
Golf
think
was
I put the
fucking
most
great, too.
hours into tennis, and then I put in the Wii Sports Resort. It was the fucking airplane one,
Mm-hmm.
and the
The
basketball and
island
the fencing.
flyover, baby.
Oh,
The
that was cool.
fencing, the
The
best
sword
strategy.
fighting was the
wig-
fucking just fucking
wiggle
wiggle
your
your
fucking
your
remote.
remote and you fucking insta win.
God.
But yeah, that's all three of our lists.
Yeah.
I think I'm surprised mostly on Patrick's just because I didn't expect half of those.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
100%. I'm like the king of like hidden shit as well in some situations. Like, there's a lot of games that like no one would have thought of that I could have added in theory as well. But I'm like, more fun stuff, but just like, ugh. It's another list for another day, basically.
Exactly. I'm as
I think
predictable as
John's.
they
I
come.
think John's was the most not sure like that was one I was like we kind of knew what
It was the
most of
predictable
a little
one.
It was the
foreseeable,
most
yeah.
predictable one.
Because it's the one I always fucking mention all these games all the time.
Exactly, and you've played them all on stream too, so everyone
Exactly.
kinda knows.
We could have even like in John's situation, it almost should have been more like I'll pick one Naughty Dog game type of thing and pick one
That's it.
you know, like shit like that
It
to
was
make it like even
company-based.
harder. Yeah.
Because I was even looking through my list. I'm like, there's a lot of fucking Naughty Dog games on
Ah,
here,
but
but I
whatever, yeah.
like their games.
Lot
I
of
mean,
them.
in the future, what we can do, like in maybe like a few months, like
Yeah.
maybe like 2-3
I was
months. we
thinking
can
like
just do
underrated, like
We can do underrated
like an
one.
underrated
I-
list, yeah. And
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
cut
An
it down
underrated
like
list,
so
we
it's
could do
not
that.
maybe not 9 games because fucking we're going on almost 3 hours of recording. Well,
Yeah,
two
but
and a
we-
half,
I
but
think-
still.
I think if we do even like 3 or like 5 games,
Like
5
five, yeah,
underrated
I think
games.
5 would be like it'd be absolutely
Yeah,
perfect.
we do the fucking 2x3.
2 by 3,
Yeah.
the fatal 5.
That's sick. That's so
The
sick.
Pentagon.
The fatal
Pentagon,
5.
The Pentagon list. The Pentagon list. That's what we'll do for next
Yeah.
time.
Perfect.
But-
Okay. I think that works.
But the 9x9 can definitely come back for other topics for sure.
Yeah.
It's very easy to
9
do.
by 9.
9.
So 3x3. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Talk about what?
3x3
9
can
by
definitely
9's
come back.
9 times 9 is what? 87? 81? Ah, that was
81.
87 for
A lot of
yeah,
fucking,
81.
a lot of fucking.
A lot of fucking games.
It's a lot of
But
games.
we could definitely bring 3x3s for future episodes. I don't know what
1000%.
I don't know what the topics are gonna be for the next coming
Mhm,
weeks. I know we're gonna have more guests coming on, but
Yeah.
we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna talk about other topics. But
Totally.
this was a good podcast. It really
Yeah.
it
was
was
a nice
good to hear
in-depth
all
one.
the
different.
different
And
games
you
that we played.
Talking about
people
video
got to
games.
learn. People got to learn our different types of like video game styles, really, and what we grew up playing, what we enjoy. And it's varied.
And they were all very different. The only games that crossed
That
over was
overlap.
Bully and Soul Silver.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
it. Every other game was different.
Yep. Hilarious.
Which is how it should be. I find it's good that we each
Yeah,
have
the
our
fact
own,
there's only like 1 or 2 crossovers, like barely.
Exactly.
John and I is the only one that didn't have a crossover.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if John had Black Ops 3 on there, we would have crossed over
literally,
there.
yeah.
So that would have probably made like if we were to do this again, like the next 9 games, that would have
Yes,
probably made
exactly.
it in my next 9
I
games.
think John's next 9 games would have been like half of your games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
like,
like
Punch-Out!
because Black Ops 3,
and,
like John and I played a lot of like multiplayer as well. We fucking beat campaign on like the realistic difficulty. We
How
like
was-
played every
oh.
mode you could think of, pretty much, like to a pretty high extent. Like John prestige mastered in both online and and zombies. So I prestige mastered in zombies, and we both beat the campaign like together co-op mode on the hardest
Real.
difficulty. After having the game soft lock on us at 1.2, we had to restart the level from the complete beginning. Remember that? John?
So fucking mad because realistic difficulty is literally
2
you
bullets.
get
get
shot.
shot.
Yeah, you get
It's
shot.
like
Like
Uncharted. Isn't Uncharted the same thing? If you get shot, you just fucking die.
no, if it's Uncharted, like
It's a
at
bit
least
more
you're, like,
forgiving.
I'd say maybe yeah, it's like more forgiving. Like if you're getting shot by like a fucking AK-47, it's like five shots. It's real. It's enough.
I want to say
where-
realistic. It was 1 bullet brought you to critical health, and you had to like lay prone to heal.
Yep.
And 1 explosion from like any distance was like instant death. But at
So
least
how
if you're
did
in
I-
co-op, you could revive at least.
Yeah, so we strategized. So I'm like,
Yes.
okay, Pat, I'll hide behind this box. You
Yeah.
keep shooting whatever the fuck's in front of us, and I'll keep reviving you
And
every
it was
time.
just like we
someone
would
knocks you
rotate
out.
sometimes. It was basically that though. Like I was the punching baggage. I was just laying prone, holding square.
I'm like, please, for the love of God, if someone threw a grenade, Pat and I like just fucking gave up and cried because
Exactly. It's like, all right, well, last checkpoint it is.
fucking hell,
But yeah.
the checkpoints were
bef-
not forgiving.
So guys, before we end it for today, is there any other last minute like honorable mentions that you want to think of before we end it today?
I don't want to. Because if I honorable mention things right now, no, I want to save them for the next list.
Want to save him for the next list? We do the
I
underrated.
think I said mine.
Me and
So-
you touched on ours. I feel like John.
Hot shots golf, maybe, John.
See,
Yeah, that
that was the first thing I was gonna say. But
I was low-key surprised wasn't on there.
I'm like,
either.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
want to
same.
put that. I'm like, I want
Yeah.
to put that on my next
I'm
list.
honestly a
So
little surprised.
goddamn bad.
Yeah.
Hot shots golf. We're gonna have a whole episode almost talking about hot shots.
Fuck, honestly, we should.
I have so much to talk about for those games, man. My God.
Well,
I
that's
think I
gonna
have
be
it
something
here.
for the future episode.
Totally.
But thanks for tuning into this one. Really appreciate it.
This is a good one. It's a nice in-depth one without even a fucking like a guest on, which is
Exactly.
pretty epic.
Exactly.
This is for future references. This is what we're hoping to do for future episodes. Maybe not like as long. Like it could be this
Naturally.
long, but like
Like this
It's kind of
structured.
like literally the moment we start doing it, we could kind of predict like how long it's going to be. When John was talking about his games, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a 3-hour long episode. I'm like, John's
Literally,
like, 'cause
yeah.
John was talking for almost an hour, and then mine, I'm like, fuck, well, I already know I'm going to
Thing is,
talk for like.
I didn't even
like,
notice
an
that I was
hour.
talking for an
Exactly.
hour.
no, but that's how it should
I thought I was
be.
talking longer, honestly. And then I checked, it was like 43 minutes. When I was checking my timer, like, could have been way worse.
That's it.
Yeah,
but
we have future episodes. We can
There's
talk just
literally
as long, but-
no time cut, so don't even worry about it. It's just mainly because it's almost 1 a.m. now. We started at like 10.
Literally,
And
yeah.
I wanted to get some more recording done for that episode, that Minecraft video. That Maxima video that I want to get out hopefully before Friday. So otherwise,
Sounds good.
that's a
But we'll
huge
end it
spoiler.
for today.
That's it.
Gino,
Thank you,
sign
everyone,
us
for
out?
coming. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll sign everyone out. Thanks for coming to the Podthiccness podcast. We'll see you in the next episode.
Absolutely. See you next Friday, boyos.
Okay.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.